cop. I'm not a pro, that's true. I'm trying to be a funny guy. The chest might be old bad. Okay. If someone joins in me, he's gonna do the World Cup. World something. Kind of that. Now. Let's find some loot.
You can check them out there as well and see them on the stage. They're going to be looked to pressing it, but we're
how do we get this? This is my question. Someone can help me edit this? Whoever's watching this, someone help me edit this. Whatever.
There you go. She's now a member of the popular YouTube channel Glams and has her own popular YouTube channel as well.
I'm gonna get good loot. It's not funny. I'm playing playground. That's. Ouch! Ouch! Oh, Laura!
Awesome pair together. We'll see what they can bring to us.
Oh, it sounds bad.
Continue forward, of course. Introducing
Pump shotgun.
We're gonna have a sort
Pick the medic.
Listen into what Jordan Jones
Pick the medic.
All right, Jordan, do you have any words for your opponents today?
Oh yeah, I got my game face on today, and me and Alexia, my partner, we got the girl.
Alexia? That's my sister's name.
We're gonna be sniping, and we're gonna be getting that victory royale. So peace out, boys. Go to sleep.
Is your sister? Is your name Alexa? Yeah.
Good level of
What?
there coming out of Jordan, and Alexia will also
No one, I'm just making a YouTube video.
Having been around major Fortnite competitions, she has no issue.
You can join in my YouTube video. Alexa's gonna talk to you guys.
And Moyers, 87. RJ, best known for his role as portraying Walter Jr. in Breaking Bad. He also has cerebral palsy, as his character does on the show. Had an opportunity to talk with him last night. Just a fantastic human being and really, really involved in gaming. Wants to be out there. Moyers, 87, is a Spanish YouTuber with bone disease, but he says, hey, that doesn't stop me from competing with the best.
Oh, guys,
we disconnected and you can play out.
No!
They will not be held back. They will be taking names and going after everyone.
Oh, I will not take my med kit, that's true. Try to find, pretend that someone is sort of way to the other side. He throws me something he missed. I throw something, I get it. Boing, boing. Oh, I don't want to get in the lava. Oh no, this is bad.
All the way out from South Korea, there they are, and they're known for this. Sinu,
I don't want to dance, but I have. Oh! Help me!
The cameraman too. Prostacino as well. One of the players who came over and traveled out of the Asia region to compete in NA West.
Oh, this is a sniper!
So close to qualifying a number of times. People were looking like, wait, who are these? Why are they on this?
I'm gonna try to smash this.
Taking names, and now he's here to compete on the main stage. On to our next duo, we have Dead Drevel and Oscar Lod. Dead Drevel is the
guys, look at this. Oh no, this is bad.
And he's a gaming and entertainment streamer. His three daughters are watching him today from Houston. Shout out to you, three daughters, and everyone out there with family in the crowd.
What is this YouTube guys talking about? What are these guys talking about?
And has found a lot of success and help there. And on to our next duo, we have Wermuturo and Chelsea. Wermuturo is a YouTube vlogger, gamer, and sketch comedian. He's been nominated for a number of awards for his channel. This year, one of them was the top 10 Mexican YouTubers.
I'm trying to explode the whole place in this deep.
That came so close to qualifying. That's also his little cheat. Got to talk to him last night. He was just like, hey, I'm happy to be on zero ping. Nobody is stopping me now.
Yeah, Chelsea had an incredible rise throughout the World Cup qualifiers. You touched on it a little bit. But a strong performer all the way through.
Right now, got loot.
Every day, he says.
2 guns, that's weird.
Maybe he'll win a lot of money.
That's funny because I can't fight with 2 guns. I can fight with more guns.
He's one of the most aggressive players there. And now on to our next duo. We have Rear Gamer and the Slayer 360.
Oh, these guys YouTube are bored. weird. Can we? Okay, I'll take that.
Back-to-back, and she was Miss Regional California Teen in 2011. She also said she will never not play as Peach in Mario Party or Toad in Mario Kart. The Slayer 360, a YouTube from Mexico, who says that he cannot say the letter R correctly, but I bet he can roll it.
Yeah, I bet you he can. I definitely can't. So we have something in opposite, I guess. We're gonna continue forward, of course. Zorman
Thank you for the loot.
Abramson are joining us on the
can
floor.
find you. I already sniped you.
That's an awesome hair flip right there. Come on, Zorman, do it again.
Just about to say, Zorman, all about the hair flip there. A famous Spanish YouTuber and magician. He studied programming.
I'll try to block everything of Dustin. Wow, what just happened? Let's get in there. This may be surprise.
He's a trained mixed martial artist in Muay Thai kickboxing.
Wow, we're the tree.
But his MMA name, ready, Bella, get this?
What?
Oh,
really?
That's terrifying. Like, I don't want to run into anybody like
that.
Next duo, Robles and Chigua. Robles, a well-known Argentinian YouTuber who lives in Ovaria.
Ooh, I killed the one.
Fun fact, he likes arugula and struggles to not eat it with every meal. And his partner there is Chigua, an Argentinian Fortnite player who used to play a lot on console, but now that he's wanted to up his game, he's gone to keyboard and mouse, and he's seen a lot of success in rapid growth.
I'm in PS4. Why are you boring me, guys? I'm in PS4. I want to use my PS4. Not computer. Why are you boring me, computer?
David Williams being the professional poker player
I thought YouTuber was just
He also competed on tons of awesome shows, such as Season 7 of the popular Fox cooking show, MasterChef.
And honestly, if you want to cook for me, let me know, because he's looking to try and
I think this is the what?
Come through, and then Wildcat has been around the scene.
I'm gonna kill myself.
You can check him out. We have a soundbite from both of these guys. Let's listen in to what these two competitors had to say.
All right, guys, what message do you have for your opponents?
Marksman and JT Brown need to stay on the far side of the map. Avoid us if they want to do well.
Oh my gosh!
The other teams are in trouble. Most of the systems are pretty bad. I've seen a lot of these pro-ams. Unfortunately for them, I might have more hours playing Fortnite than most of the pros. I mean, I play all the time, but they're lucky. I get handicapped. I usually play on an iPad. Today I have to play on a controller, Xbox controller, but luckily I brought my Xbox with me. Been in the hotel grinding. He's been exploring New York City. He doesn't need to practice, but I'm ready.
All right, good luck, guys.
Wow, wise words from them there, and also calling out their buddies a little
bit. Wait, they're bonus ones! No way!
Nearest, but our next duo, we have Michael Dreyer.
I'm gonna kill myself in this!
Builders in the community.
Oh, come on, that was awesome.
All about the dance moves. Myth was the one who pioneered.
Guys, that was awesome!
Positivity into the community. Very popular streamer. And then Michael Dreyer is the American actor best known for his roles on Mr. Robot, Deception, and Sneaky Pete. In 2018, he ran the Honolulu Marathon, and he'll be running the New York City Marathon in 2019.
I'm trying to find something.
Next up,
looks like
Max Wax Motif, apologize for that, and Musulk, the Australian players. The first one, Wax Motif, the Australian DJ and music producer. It has influences from R&B to disco to UK bass, so all over the place, really, for Wax Motif.
Yes, it is.
Musulk, the American YouTuber who's actually based in Sydney, in South Wales. He likes to keep his content
south.
I always think of him as the player who tried to knock somebody
off.
I was
trying to go to look like I'm pick something.
He was not successful, just to let you know. But on to our next duo. Alexander is the Japanese Peruvian
Alexander,
who has so many names that
like my friend now is weird.
Diablo. And then you have Vodka, the Japanese.
What are those guys flying?
Skill level, he says, is as good.
That's what it look like for a minute because I need a scooter or something to go quicker. Oh, look, I'm racing.
Family-friendly audience, but they look excited to be here. And look at those shades on Alexander.
Yeah, those are stylish. I wonder if you can see inside, though. We're going to continue forward. The Japanese players. It's Ellie and Nekukun. Ellie, who joined us in the last program, he's a Japanese dancer and performer for Japan's #1 boy band, Sandaime J Soul Brothers.
Yes, and he also has a solo rap project where he
My
goes by the
mission,
name of
and then
Crazy
not
Boy.
far
So
one.
let's see
Predict
if he can get
block.
crazy on him today.
You
And
just
the
do
next one
predict
is
block?
partner, the
No.
Japanese Fortnite streamer
After
who's
that, you have
supposed
to go
be here,
to
excited take it on. Let's hear what Ellie had to say
Fortnite
before the competition.
Fatal. You will see.
All right, Ellie, do you have any
Not gonna
message for your opponents today?
Okay.
Found,
I'm
thank you,
from
thank you,
Tokyo.
found, thank you.
Watch out for Crazy Boy. Sayonara. Bang.
Like we said, got to watch out for the Crazy Boy. He's on a mission, wants to make it happen. Now our next pair is Claire Grant and Jacob. Claire Grant is the American actress, model, and producer.
The show marker. Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Including a geeky gamer girl. Fun fact, she says her birds have been known to rattle windows. Hey, we got that in common. And then Jacob is a YouTube personality all the way from Poland, here to play some and he says he wants to win some money for charity, but he's also just looking to have a good time.
And he will have for sure. Absolutely amazing. And then we continue forward is Business Boy and Chris.
What's up, boy?
Another Fortnite. You know, he enjoys Fortnite. He and his girlfriend has some as well, so awesome duo there. This duo, though.
Whoa!
Can do anything on the stage. Producer who has worked with artists like Lil Nas X, Party Next Door. He's extremely athletic, as you can tell. See if he can do anything with that athleticism on the stage.
He has been called the basketball brain before, and now just after that, we have Tiffany and Vinny Pergola. Vinny Pergola being one half of the competing today. He was also an actor turned DJ. You might recognize him from shows like That's So Raven, Show, and Misbehave.
Come on, guys, be on the slow. Woo!
All about the screen, the
Out.
content, and the fast, and it's strictly known as the best. And
Oh,
pioneered some of
okay.
those quick resets and goals. Foolish.
Still did it through the entire time in the summer skirmish. It continued through Kyle Catlin from the Phantoms as well. We heard Sundown say his brother was a teen actor. He was also a teen actor. He played on shows just like the Pretty Mac Show, which we already talked about, and 10 Things I Hate About You. And they became the duo that you know them about. It's the Phantoms. Moving forward as well, his duo partner, Kay. We just saw him perform in the Creative World Cup. And he's a British YouTuber, Twitch streamer, org owner, all this sorts of stuff. Is also known for the meme, you know it. That's insane, bro. That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. But now our next duo, all the way from down under, trying to prove they're here for you. It will not be easy, but they're hoping that one day they will find peace on the Battle Royale Island. Alice in Wonderland is the music producer. She has been best known for recently her single, Keys, her album, run in so many amazing things. And is also just a genuine human being. Likes to stress that it's all about positive mental health.
Bam!
A very popular Australian part of the Click House, which is incredible of Australian content creators, and she was the first Australian Twitch streamer to hit 1 million followers. And fun fact, she can do a perfect part.
Loser fruit there. On the floor still, they're going to grace us with their presence. It's Desmond Cheon and Mr. Fresh Asian. We have a lot to say about Mr. Fresh Asian because he's somebody that Fresh Asian almost all the World Cup qualifiers. One time doing it and really plays highly in some of them too.
Yes, they were streaming the entire time. Got a chance to talk with Desmond last night. Known for the Shannara Chronicles, Magic Camp, and NCIL. Also breakdancing under the alias B-Boy Desmond. And back in the day, he used to Minimax on EverQuest. We talked about Minimax.
We jumped.
WWE superstar, Xavier Woods. And I,
Bam!
I have a YouTube channel called Down. I'm almost at 2 million subscribers. Watching, subscribe right now. Thank you very much. And a long time ago, I was on American
the port. 2 minutes to end. Come on. I better get hustling. Found something here. It's like a weird house.
At the end of the day, you are looking at the 2019 Fortnite World Cup Pro Am Champions. Now hit our music. Oh, y'all ain't got music for us? Oh, y'all got, okay. We don't need no music.
What is this? Oh, tickle. Whatever.
You know what, Xavier, thank you so much. It seems to now be a tradition. The first Pro-Am, he walked in with CDN the third on his shoulders. The second one, he crowned himself king before the competition. And now he just hops on the line, grabs the microphone, and declares themselves the champs with belts. And also, the disparity between those belts is moderately hilarious.
It is hilarious. And for the next time, can we get them some music?
They're like, you don't even see anything happening, but yeah, that was a lot going on. Enough of the interruption. We need to get into the last fifth of the players. Is Liam McIntyre, and of course being the Australian gamer known for posting Fortnite and Minecraft-related content on his self-titled channel, which has earned more than 12 million subscribers, has been around the scene from the beginning, played in the creative before this. Then Liam McIntyre, the Australian actor, best known for playing the lead in 2 of the Spartacus series. He has also appeared in Legend of Hercules, The Flash, Gears of War 4, and Hulk, amongst many other roles. And fun fact, he's never tasted Coca-Cola, while you're not messing a whole lot there.
Continue forward. It's Pai Tamben, Joga, and Detonator out of Brazil. Pai Tamben Joga is the Brazilian YouTuber. He told us he actually only played Battle Royale, and he won his very first match. But then, wait, what is that?
You're looking at the beard. I'm looking at the Brazilian national team, like almost Fighter Lord Detonator.
Yeah, to be not car. I'm not in the car.
I just want to hear what Detonator has
I'm in the
to
ball.
say, because that is incredible. Everything about that is amazing, and please tell us more.
All right, Detonator, what is some trash talk you have for your opponent?
If you are my opponent, you'll be eliminated. Don't cross me. Don't do this, because you'll be eliminated by the power of the heavy metal from Detonator.
Looking to eliminate everyone in his path. That was the complete opposite direction I thought you were going with that. So let's get on to the next pair. Another Brazilian representative is Edukov in Flakes Power. Edukov, a 28-year-old Brazilian YouTuber, recently moved to the U.S.
Come in.
English, currently lives in Florida.
I am in.
Daily vlog showing his day-to-day
Not in the tower.
streams games like Fortnite
People.
and Minecraft. And then Flakes Power, content creator who also came from Brazil, has played in a number of big competitions. Has been around
Thank you. Next place.
a rather competitive community.
Fatal.
Kalmora and Kalango.
I'm getting hurt. That is fatal.
On the Brazilians and Fortnite player, obviously, otherwise he wouldn't be here. He's only been a pro Fortnite player for 4 months, but he says he's somebody to look out for.
Yes, and then Kyle Mara is the businessman, podcaster, and musician. He's been creating content for almost 10 years, and recently just did his own talk show. Just after them, we have PC Siqueira in 7. PC Siqueira is the Brazilian YouTuber, presenter, and comic book colorist. He makes a lot of content for the TV and online. He has a famous chihuahua.
Fine. I'm in the north. Can my friend is in Chelsea. Can you get already there? No, I'm really far. I'm in the north. I need you to be right now here. I can't.
Jeremy Ray Taylor and Swallow Man. American actor.
Ouch! Again.
Logo Man, they're an English content creator who makes gaming videos and posts. As a kid, he hated So he made his name. Slogo Man all about it. He calls his fans the Slugs, Slogo Army, and Slogo.
Oh yeah!
That Wildcat warns to stay on the edge of the mat.
You're gonna overpress it. That's not the way. I'm trying to do it. I just want to base on it, and it's really fun. Why? When the Peps are ready the 28th, I will die. I was 328. I'll not be there after. Promise you. That's the best dose I ever have.
And Beer itself.
Yes, Mackenzie Boyd is the American singer-songwriter originally from Louisiana. He competed in the last creative showdown. Had amazing plays. He's also known for his song Roses in Little Half Moon. Beer itself, he's former retired professional Halo player. Watching his team wow, competing on that main stage, has played on teams like Final Boss, after Franklin Delano, Roosevelt Green. Now on to our next duo caller. It's Joey Fatone and Expert D.
Joey Fatone.
Wow, how many duos teams are there?
Actor and television personality. Member of the classic boy band and sing. In 2007, he came in second place on the ABC reality show Dancing with the Stars.
I found
Joey says he loves VR games and plays them with people all over the world at 3 a.m., but
I'm already dusty, just and stuck in the mouth. God, fuck that mouth.
The doctor name is Kevin.
Oh.
His first name is Dante. Is the latter being his stage name. 13 years to his loss, skins and more. Catch up with him and hear what he had to say.
All right, Expert Steve, do you have a message?
All I'm going to say is watch your back.
I'm gonna say that.
Right
Tuesday,
behind you, and I know how you feel.
my friend is coming, and he could play 2 days. Fortnite. After season 10. Win. When we're still gonna win this! I'm over there. Close. Oh, block it. Oh. It's much better if you go to Paradise Palms way. No fair, I have to more. I already drive it a lot. Hunting Hills, all the way to Fatal to Lost. I'm almost there. I'm trying to find a different way. Found it! Finally! I'm gonna put my car. And then in more seconds. 30 seconds. Range. 30 seconds.
And I mean, he has been around this quite literally the very beginning. We're talking season 1, season 2.
I'm gonna be there. Promise you. Promise me. Found a way. There, close to you. Ooh. Found someone in the car. That's me. Hold on. 20 seconds. Everyone said. No. Thank you for finding that. Help me. I'm in progress. I'm dead. I have 30 health. You kill me. Comfort. Ouch. Look at them all.
A lot of other people as well. Tons of pro players, tons of celebrities.
I'm really important. Now I have to drive more. Come on. Come on, you, because it's almost really close. Found the bridge. Take the bridge and then go. Whatever.
Basketball players, and I don't want to say more importantly, but all of the Fortnite players as well. What is that? Oh, no, okay. Your reigning Pro-Am champions, Pro-Am #1, Marshmallow, Ninja, and then Airwalk and Auto Track on the other side.
Oh, no.
The winners from the summer block party.
Get to the other side. Oh! Oh, come on. Find a way, a different way. That bridge was broken. Find a different way. Ring close. Easy. I'm running the grass. Come in. We're gonna get there in any time. Give it. 10 shield. 20 health. Come for it.
What do you got for us over on the stage with our reigning?
Fortnite fans around the world, we couldn't do this without our reigning Pro-Am champions. The summer block party Pro-Am champions, Airwax and Grind. Gentlemen, any words to your competition?
Good luck. Good luck.
Your 2018 Pro-Am champions, Ninja and
Got
Marshmallow.
him.
The duo is back together.
Got your
Ninja, I'll
revolt.
come to you, because Mel, I know you don't like to talk, but any words for
30 seconds. Oh!
There you have it. Gentlemen, if you'll take the stage, the Pro-Am.
Excuse me, Corey. Good. In the place that I...
I'm coming for you. They're going down. I'm coming for you. Better watch out. Me and you. Here we go. I'm ready. Here we go. I'm ready. Wombo combo, wombo combo, wombo combo, wombo combo. Watch out. Watch out.
Go to the party.
Hunt them down and I'm gonna lay them out. You can sell the floor, boy.
Because that's the
They're going down. We're winning this.
Nice to do pee-pee.
That was intense.
Who's the basketball? Dun, dun. No, 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 no. So this. Donna. That's a good party. Think you can to the party?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fortnite Pro-Am Part 3. I'm Golden Boy alongside with Mob's
This is mine, hold on guys.
Back in our
This one is close.
of New York City, and we couldn't be more excited to call the action here today because it's going to be
New
a good
York.
one. Players loaded up on the stage. Monster, I think we're going to be in for a banger today.
Yes, we are.
Thank
Banger
you.
like that track. Mike Realm just dropped some beats on us. That was so fire.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, you know, little warm for me. Good thing I had some pancakes standing by. You know.
We got all kinds of stuff ready for you guys today. That's for sure.
I've known Xavier Woods for a very long time, and I've always asked him, where do you keep getting these pancakes from? So I finally decided to steal some for myself. They're going to go bad eventually. but might as well. Have a
I have to
second
go
pancakes.
to the bathroom.
You're my friend.
And we got him here, and we're ready. So, just like that.
Well, let's go through the format and see how this whole thing's going to work. Get you
Guys,
guys up
can
to
you
speed
tell
in
me
case
where's the
you're joining us for the
bathroom?
first time. This
in
is
here.
how it all plays
Where's
out.
the
When you hit
bathroom in
15th
here?
place, you get yourself 3 points.
Or
When
should
you
I
get to 10th
explode
place, you get
myself
2
and
additional
be
points,
dead?
making it 5 points total. When you get to the top 5, you'll get 7 points there in a victory royale. 10 points total, but here's the big one. Each elimination will be 1 point. So players can look to really rack up some points in these games, kind of like what Airwax did in the last program at the Summer Block Party.
That's right. We watched Airwax come out here, which I had the pleasure of being on the mic for, and it was super intense, showing that he is here for a reason at the World Cup stage. It's not only that, he qualified.
That's right. He qualified. His talent is something that we all have to take note of. He certainly is going to be one of those players that we look at on that stage and you think is going to be a threat to each and every one of the duos that are going to be in that island. But he got some formidable threats out there as well. You know, the crowd is here for Tifu. He's here for Aiden. You know, Cloaksy as well. There's some great players that are going to be out there. And to top it off, they got some great duos to support them as well. And that's going to be the difference maker here, Monster.
That's
because
right.
every time we do one of these pro-ams, it's always about that duo partner, right? Like, how do they complement their team?
Exactly, and with that, is it going to be enough? Because they're fighting for a lot of prize here. So we're going to jump into that and see if that duo can carry you all the way through.
That's right. The money that they're going to be playing for here today is for charity. Keep that in mind.
We're waiting down.
Here. First place is going to get $1 million towards the charity of their choice. Second through 50, everyone's going to get money. Okay? And no one's going to walk away empty-handed. You have $500 grand for second place. So the difference between first and second is $500,000 going to charity. That's huge stuff. Fortnite constantly giving back to the community. And here's the thing. The reality of it all is that we could very well see, given how this format works, a new champion. There could be a new duo that is going to be walking on that winner's circle. It may not be Marshmallow, it may not be Ninja. 2018, Fortnite was played in a very different way.
That's right.
And then Airwax with that dominating performance last time. One has to wonder, Monster, could he repeat that again? Look at the people out there in the crowd chilling out, having a good time. They don't want to be seen on camera. I respect that. I feel bad.
I finally found a
I
bathroom.
know a lot of people want to see me on camera because their shirt's probably, you know, killing your eyes right now.
No, both of our clothes are just screaming out. You know,
I look good.
Here.
My mama told me I look good. She's in the house, so I figured I'd do that there. Have fun with it, right? Why not? We're going to get started with the game here in a little bit, folks. And we're obviously looking forward to seeing these players take the stage. But before we do that, we actually have Aiden standing by with his duo. Pookie, what you got for me?
This is the door.
Thank you so much, GB. I can assure you, you guys both look great. I can see you from all the way over here. But I am joined by Aiden and Robert Abassi from Lost Kings. They came in second place at the Summer Pro-Am, so you bet they are here to take first place today. Have you two practiced at all?
Yeah, we talk a lot, so we have a good idea what we're going to do. And especially playing in the last one, we're familiar with each other, which I think helps a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Having that team synergy definitely helps. Now, Aiden, you are no stranger to playing games. Do you have
I have my mom and my dad, my girlfriend, and my 5 moms. I hear them screaming back there. I love you guys.
That's incredible. You're such an amazing support. Now,
ouch!
Yeah, it's an honor to be here, and the fact that Epic Games provides everybody the opportunity to play, and you know,
that was not bad.
Themselves is great. I'm honored to be, you know, playing for Wounded Warriors, and I'm just gonna enjoy this moment. It's great.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And just one more for you. Now, you are a DJ duo. Is your counterpart?
He's playing. So my duo partner's playing with his duo partner when it comes to mine. So we're about to take over.
Interesting how that worked out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It may have been set up.
May have been, definitely. Well, good luck today, guys. I will definitely be rooting
It's more loot and salty. Quick, over there.
Always a pleasure to hear from him. I remember meeting Robert Abisi last Pro-Am, and
I can't snipe that for.
He said, I just want to go
Find a
home
way to snipe that for.
And we talk about picks to win. And second place last summer block party at that Pro-Am, as we had mentioned, was Aiden and Robert Abisi. You know what? I'm going to make a bold proclamation here, Monster. I think they're going to take it. I think Aiden and Robert Abisi are going to take this year's Pro-Am.
Well, I'm going to have to, stagger that and bring back, I don't know, maybe an old rivalry, because this time, we have Nick Merckx here. How about I put my money on Nick Merckx? You put your money on Aiden if you want to do that.
Okay, interesting stuff. Well, one player here that everyone obviously wants to see succeed is Tifu. We actually had an opportunity to get some words.
Guys, tell me if my friend is coming the drive. I know more than you guys, so maybe my friends.
Hey, my name's Turner, aka Tifu. I'm playing the Pro-Am with my teammate Nav. I've been kind of friends with him for a while.
I'm gonna kill them.
I'm feeling pretty confident.
Dusty, come on.
What is that angle?
Basically, we're just going to try to take down everyone we can. We're going to play really aggressive throughout the whole thing, looking for the weaker players, I guess you could say. The biggest threat is probably, once again, Cloxy. I said this last Pro-Am. He's really the only big threat that I see here. Airwatch, that guy's a bot. Ninja, bot.
Oh, there's someone in the house over there.
Me and Nav are going to stomp him all. My current favorite weapon is probably the combat, just because it's so versatile. You can use it in
hey, I don't have the combat.
Range, even long range at some instances. If you need to, kick somebody's health off.
It's good to do a rocket.
I
see a rocket. I see a rocket.
Basically, what they do is they help
handicapped
people with physical therapy, action sports, like whether it be skateboarding or riding, in a skate park on a wheelchair or anything really.
Right. Oh, I found you.
My experience in New York so far has been I haven't really met too many people yet, but I'm excited to meet all the people coming from different countries, even people that just came up on the scene that are new that I've became friends with over the past few months. So pretty excited to meet all of them, have a good time. Other than that,
I have to ride hard.
Tifu had a lot of strong words for his opponents.
Is that Tifu?
Calling Ninja and Airwatch bot after they had
won. Calling is Ninja?
He hasn't. Some bold words there, Mom.
Ninja is playing even. I have to tell Tifu. I have to tell them
just make it interesting.
that Ninja's playing.
Look the way he's dressed. He's got his vest
on. Ninja.
Seems serious. He's clearly ready, and I know everyone here wants to get ready.
Ninja's better than anyone. He can kill me. I don't know if he can kill Tifu.
Watch this very competition Fortnite Pro-Am. All you gotta do is go to Fortnite.com/watch. And there you can actually pick a variety of different POVs. You can see the map, you can see a bunch of cool things. Definitely check it out. Once again, go to Fortnite.com/watch. There we go. You can level up your viewing experience.
Oh, I'm not here. I'm not here.
We also have a
I
lot
found
going
someone
on
crouching.
here as well. So here are the feats.
I was standing crouching. Oh, that's me.
So you'll in V1 and V2 you'll get
Nana West.
players. But then V3 you're going to get Ninja and Marshmallow, and then on V4 you're going to get Airwatch and Ryan. So this way you can see our defending champions in their perspective and how they're going to coordinate. You also got Nick and 30, Max Carver. Let's not forget about Courage and Sean O'Malley, Noigby and Cody Walker. And then for the Latin American community, you're going to have Flakes Power and Anderson Silva. So lots of great perspectives.
My question, guys, for you guys
and his duo. So
is that
be a bunch of perspectives for you to check out. Fortnite.com/watch.
You think that's what's gonna happen?
Which, by the way, I love because if you're a fan of any of those guys, you can literally see their points of interest, which is
this is where I want to show.
Learn from some of the
show of Fortnite. What? Funny Time with Raptor. That's the show.
Now are going to be on the island.
And Amazon Prime.
Get ready to go. I'm pumped, man. I want to get into this already. And I know we're going to
oh, found someone.
But, a little anxious,
come on.
of course.
I'm
and I have to wonder, what other duos are going to be standing out? Because Tifu had mentioned Cloxy, him and Whitney.
Oh, goodness.
They have the potential to be able to upset some people here, but he didn't really do it at the last round. So Cloxy was kind of quiet at that, man. I want to see him turn up, especially here in New York City, because,
I found him. Snipe him. Oh, come on. I found him.
Pleasure seeing him come out here. We always see him commentate, but you know what? Someone representing from the commentator stands out here playing. So I'm gonna be rooting for Yoshi and Freddie Estroma as well. And the French community loves it. Props.
You saw for a second.
I found a Tingle Bell.
Right next to one another.
Found one.
So perhaps there could be some shenanigans, maybe sabotage.
Oh boy.
I think Lupo's probably insulting Jack in a variety of different
They
ways.
actually even slammed Tim the Tapman over to the left of Lupo as well. So that's an interesting lineup right there.
You never keep them
Oh, it's Tifu versus Ninja.
You know, you never keep them separate. We're also going to have a lot of controller players playing out there too. And while control players, obviously I'm control gang, always going to represent.
Oh yeah!
I think we got
Salty something happened, and everyone rang the bell for people because all of them are having a garage sale, and they got broken. And someone was ringing it. They were trying to find it. They didn't have any guns, but the one that was doing it, he did. So he sniped them, trying to snipe them. And he was actually going to dust it. Come on, RJ, let's do this! Yes! Oh, come on. I need to find a gun. No, he just got gold. Oh, come on.
It's all about earning that respect and work.
Oh, what?
End of the day, these trophies are super nice.
I can't get there. I'm dead already.
The golden crate pickaxe.
Break all of them.
See players
warming
up, getting ready, getting
50.
A few other duos.
Generating this, just maybe.
Detonator. I don't know what that video was, but it made me mildly uncomfortable. So, and the fact that he's not wearing a shirt.
Yeah, you know, he came out, you know, got the couple buttons down in the front, you know, letting it breeze.
Yeah, letting it breathe a lot. I don't know. That one certainly threw me out. Marshmallow.
I found you. Come on, that's what you did.
They've done it once before, though.
I've done it.
Certainly they can do it again.
A couple emotes right there for Marshmallow, so maybe he'll just be playing right there, showing off the controller. Yeah, that's right. Making sure it's all good.
It's not that I'm in those two sleeping.
And the moves do the
time to wake up.
I appreciate that he's also going to be using his own skin as well. So.
Oh, you have to.
You have to. If you have the skin in the game, you got to go for it.
Well, ego boost right there, you know.
Yeah, that's some protection.
It works.
Yeah, it's your pick.
Come on.
Hey, you went with Aiden. I figured we
I would start making courses in creative that I know it'll be fit for my dad.
It's all for the storylines.
If someone's trying to snipe me, I'm gonna snipe that house. Ouch!
What does he bring to the table?
Well, he's a legend.
Do it.
I mean, as long as he can keep his cool, not get in his head.
Oh no!
Nick, I know you hear us from here. Just stay calm and do what you do, man. He's such a great player. Love to see him come out and shine.
Yeah.
Once or twice in a pro.
Better place.
He's had his moments of greatness.
Oh, come on.
So
have to get outside, quick.
Being able to do this, being able to win.
Sorry, guys. I didn't know that you were here. It's okay. He waked up to you.
He looks so ready.
Good. All right, bye.
I'm actually impressed playing with a keyboard and mouse. I thought that.
Oh wow.
Custom controller spikes on it. Okay. There's a lot of dialogue being exchanged there. Also, talk about Detonator's bangs. Man, nailed that one. I'll never be able to have that. Ever. That's a heartbreaker.
Oh, no, phone looks coming.
Yeah, definitely.
At some point. This is a duo that actually I think is going to be very, very good in this one because they, Jordan told me yesterday they've been practicing, they've been putting in the work, and I think that's a squad that can go very, very far.
I will kill this.
Well, while we get ready and get things started up here, folks, we have another interview on the stage. We got Mackenzie Borg along with my buddy, Fear Itself, with Pookie. What's going on, Pookie?
Thank you so much, Golden Boy. I am just all over the place today.
All right, get guns.
Incredible.
Found one gun.
That is absolutely right. I am down here with Mackenzie Borg
and
Fear Itself. Now, I have to be honest, you don't really put off a very fearful vibe, so we're gonna have to work on that. You gotta get the eyes. You know, it's all about the eyes. But you are no stranger to events like this. Going into today, how are you going to carry your previous experience into the event today?
I'm a little bit of an old man, a veteran in the game. I mean, I
want the house.
years ago,
in much smaller stadiums. But it's all the same. Having like in-person LAN experience is very key in this atmosphere. So I'm just gonna like channel that inner professional gamer when I was a young buck back in the day, and hopefully it shows. You know.
Love it so much. Now you, Mackenzie, on the other hand, you have performed on the big stage multiple times. You were a contestant on American Idol. So you are not nervous at all, but I want to know, have you ever played Fortnite? I mean, you were in the other Pro-Am, but playing Fortnite in front of all these people, it's got to be different than singing.
Yeah, it's much different. I feel like singing in front of a lot of people, I'm comfortable. It's what I'm, with a guitar, I'm like super chill, but here it's like, just don't want to let fear down, and we're trying to do well.
Well, we have a few musical emotes, so if anything gets a little bit too crazy for you at any moment in time, maybe you could play those for him and calm him down a little bit. That might help. Now, have you two played together at all? Do you have any kind of strategy going into today?
We practiced a total of about an hour before this event. So we got all the practice, all the strats in the world. Don't you worry about it, Bookie.
Oh, and you just, I guess, don't want to tell me about it, right?
Oh, yeah, top secret stuff.
Oh my goodness. All right, I might be able to get a little bit out of you later. But in terms of, you know, taking experience from the previous program that we just played in the summer, what are you going to do the same differently? Anything you're going to want to tell me about?
I think I just
approximate grenade.
Now for the chaos and the hecticness between like the
crowd,
no. The subwoofers.
He's one
me
out of straight.
Just the overall volume. It's not like sitting on my couch at home playing Fortnite. It's a completely different experience.
It's definitely different. I mean, if you want to put your feet up at one point, we can get you some Cheetos or something. It'll be great.
I'm trying to get into the more serious mode right now. I'm flipping the switch. Fear's got the switch too. We're switching it.
So you guys heard it here first. You guys are locked in. So I'm going to let them get a little bit more practice. Golden Boy and Monster, back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you so much, Cookie, for that one. For itself, I've had opportunity of commentating many of his victories in the past across a variety of games.
Oh, found him.
He's humble. He goes up there and he's humble.
That's the one you're talking about, that guy.
And then I think it's also interesting to know there what McKenzie said. Very justified.
I have one for you.
The base,
just
the feeling. It is substantially different than chilling at home.
But honestly, he has the experience. He's been here before. You know, maybe after a couple times in the ring, you can pull it all together. That's what I'm hoping for someone like Nick 830 as well, right? You've been in this situation before with enough experience. I really think they can overcome it.
Yeah, very true. Look at that. Positive guy. Positive monster.
I'm rooting
for the underdog.
Yeah, that's right. This guy. Oh, and then obviously, I heard you in the Creative Showdown just blindly picking through winning at that.
We're not going to talk about the past.
We're not going to go back to the past.
We're living in the present now, buddy.
I respect that. I respect that. Well, folks, I know you guys want to get into the game. I do as well, and I was told by our team in the back that the game is getting ready to go in just a little bit. We're going to jump right into the island. It's going to be awesome. And I just want to get out there and see some Battle Royale. That's really all I care about, because these players, they're about to throw down. It's going to be awesome. You see Xavier Woods there. He does not have any pancakes, but what he does have is
I'm going to kill you guys in the face.
Right by his side. He's got to let everyone know that he's a champion, raising it on high. And I picked it up. It is actually a very, very heavy ball. It is a heavy ball.
I had the opportunity right here. I totally should lift it.
You totally should have. And then Dank also has his fake cruiserweight title belt.
I'll kill you guys.
All right, folks, here we go. It's time to jump into the game. The moment you've been waiting for. The countdown is about to begin. Here we go. It is now time for the third Fortnite Pro-Am. The players are loaded into the island. The battle bus is ready to go. It starts right now. Here we go.
Oh my god, I just heard a llama.
Battle bus looks so great right there.
Bombs.
Just take a look.
Bomb. I just hit a llama.
Because it's going to be crazy. We're going to crown one of these guys, either a new or returning champ of the day here at the Pro-Am.
Hey, it could be one half of the Girthquake. Courage JD, he'll never let me live that one down. So.
Oh, I was not the.
You have to be careful. They're on the same side of the stage now. You know, it might just flop.
Sure, and as my buddy Shawway just says, could be a yum.
Honey,
right?
oh wait, he wants to go Fortnite. I don't.
Oh,
come on.
And then the other half of the Girthquake, there's Tim the Tap Man. So you're gonna land over by Paradise Palms. Paradise Palms, a great spot to land monster. Tons of loot, tons of resources, great rotational opportunities from there.
Oh, that was a block.
It clearly looks like Tim the Tatman and Dante have a plan here. You don't just choose the backside of the map for no reason. This house specifically known as the John Wick Mansion, down in the basement, there's a little secret.
And right now the pros are marching on the playground. Marching playground. I think I want to play some creative. James Abrego. Martin. Hi. Marshmallow! Melon. Fish stick. Fish. I have to eliminate the gold. Oh, what? Oh. And Demon's on. Yeah. Can you put yeah, creative now and now.
Stay up at the tippy north there. As we make our way now down forward toward Lucky Landing, we're going to have Sinnoh here along with.
Oh, that's the play over there.
We're going to be seeing a lot of Sinnoh and O-King. Let me tell you guys right now, do not sleep on this duo right here. They are so good. Had the pleasure of casting and seeing them at the South Korean event that we, flew out to and covered over here. They are dangerous.
Well, you're hyping them up here, but unfortunately, they're going to be taking some damage from the Stinks, having to push out of that fight. So when you throw down that Stink grenade, it goes right through the damage. It does not hit the shields. It hits the green health bar. Not what you want to see happen here. Player, though, is going to be tucked away in the corner. And King and Sinnoh, they're two top players. They know how to work together here, try and pin their opponents into a bad spot. Here, a few shots as well. More eliminations starting to go through. Nick 30 gets one to clear Fred. Aiden as well picks one up. Mackenzie's out of it. And then King and Sinnoh, they're just going to get, King's just going to get out of there.
Yeah, wanted that pressure, but you know what? Figured together is definitely a dangerous one. And all we touched base with Yoshi a little bit earlier today. Looks like his partner Freddy is down here. He's off. He's on a quad. Can he get away? No, he has to
get away. Oh no.
The fight's here.
Marksman. Oh, and he just tagged up. He tagged up the quad a few times. Did manage to hit him. If he would have picked up that infantry, could have had that pinpoint accuracy with that weapon. Probably could have provided a little bit more for him there, but going to be a player up above. There goes the infantry rifles I mentioned before. You just, it's such a precise weapon to take advantage of. JT Brown, they're looking around. Gonna have Jeremy Ray Taylor up above in that box there, Monster, and they're gonna be split up a little bit because they want to clean up this player around, see if they can get any of the resources.
And they did convert it right there, and little nifty trick Marksman used there, pulling out his pickaxe to reset his reticule so that his crosshair kind of tightens up, just to make sure he can be as accurate as possible. So many nifty tricks, and this is why this is the pro AM, right? You have the pros, and then you have celebrity. Marksman showing that he's confidently ready to push as well. He might.
Exactly, and then we saw Ninja and Marshmallow there on the corner of your screen for a moment. Continuing to see those players pushing around the side here. This is going to be coming from the west. GT Brown looking to get vision. He has that snipe out. maybe get a connection perhaps, but could be marksman. Looking for the opportunity to take advantage of that heavy AR.
Yes, I love this. JT Brown ready to back him up. He's got extra shields and everything. He's got that legendary sniper. He knows exactly where this player is at. Just looking for a small peek right here. Might his face off. We will see.
He's playing with a lot of confidence too. You can tell in the movements. JT Brown has played in multiple, I think he's played in every single pro-am that we've had.
My base is broken.
So no stranger here to this big stage. And then they're not really going to go for that fight. There wasn't really much of a reason for them to try and push in for that fight, Monster. That player did have that natural high ground. If JT Brown would have gotten the connection with the snipe, that would have been great. But you got to think about this. The storm, as it pushes on in. Now these players, you're going to take a little bit of damage here. But you have a lot of bodies scattered around. Junk Junction, Polar Peak, Happy Hamlet, even Lucky Landing. There's a lot of players that are going to be on the outside, but this circle is going to be pushing in, centered more toward Dusty Divot. So you're going to have that big circle around here. You're ticking for 1 damage per second as well. You got to start to make moves quickly.
Yeah, Slogo Man does not want to play around here. He does not have anything to deal with in this moment. He has a glider redeploy. I mean, he can use it to get away, but with that one person trailing behind him, that was that Bye Tambien.
You did better. I didn't even try to.
Hey, it's a little bit of Spanish right there, but hopping over to Ewok and Jordan Fisher.
You got the accent. You got the capability. I respect it.
I can pull it.
I know you can. All right. So Ewok and Jordan Fisher. This duo at the Summer Block Party. Ewok hunted Jordan Fisher down. Enemies have become friends here. And with the baller and the shadow bombs, they're going to rotate on out, get to the safe zone. A few players are going to be around here as well. And Ewok just tagged him. Take full advantage of the ping system. Right? When you're able to do that, that helps so much. Sometimes you don't even need to use your words. You can just use the ping system to relay where the threats are going to be.
Exactly, and that's what Ewok used as their primary form of communication here. She's going to lay down some fire.
Oh, that's a better gun!
Connect, but it's all good. Can she get a couple more shots? If they catch an advantage, we saw what she did last time to Jordan Fisher in the previous 2019 Pro-Am, right? The last one that just passed by where she made her debut. She pushed all the way across the field.
Ewok gets very aggressive.
She will get down.
Living up to that Ewok name. Ewok will just go and fight.
Oh, how can you get up
That's
there?
what Ewok did in that last Pro-Am.
My
but now we're going over to Neo Tilted. One shot girl Chandler Riggs. You can see Kyle K and Kyle Kaplan up above. There's K. Crowd popped for him when he had come out. Kyle Kaplan as well.
I like how Kaplan's got his marshmallow fit on as well.
Not trying to throw us off at all.
You know, honestly,
that guy's building
use
really
this, right? If
good.
you wear this fit, you're tempting other people to be like, dude, that's marshmallow, isn't it? Right? And then you just want to push.
You're not wrong there, buddy.
I'd love to catch a highlight, right?
Yeah,
it's like, dude, I'll push him right now.
Exactly,
Right?
you're not wrong there. I mean, that certainly can be a thing that players see and they're like, wait a minute, maybe? But if a lot of people who have studied Ninja's gameplay know that he is going to go over to that Lazy Lagoon area. But we make our way now to the lava areas near Pressure Plant. This is where Marshmallow and Ninja are.
There he is up there,
activity right now, right? It's been a little bit
Oh,
of a slower game, but that's
that's
what I
out
like to see, right? We've been casting endgame after endgame after endgame in the Fortnite World Cup online qualifier, so it's nice to see some strategy, some rotations going on being methodical, where they're going to push at what point in time. And Ninja, he's getting ambitious with these shots, managing to connect that infantry rifle, the purple infantry rifle, so good.
Yeah, Ninja actually one of the advocates for playing with weapons that are not necessarily popular or cool at the moment, tends to play with things that are different. Infantry kind of, you know, rose in popularity after changes. He was already running it, you know, deeming it one of his favorite weapons to kind of play with.
He's always been like that in any game that he plays. I remember
Ninja!
Many times.
Gosh, Ninja versus Tifu's first fight.
Halo or any other title. He always goes for the road less traveled and does a lot of damage there with that infantry rifle. Look at these players as they fly about through the jet streams. Myth on the other side as well. This duo there. Oh no, Tim the Tatman. No, Tim, no, Tim. He got picked off from the sky.
I don't want to say it, but he was literally swatted like a fly right there.
Oh, that was
too easy. Taken right out. Tim the Tatman goes down.
There's no friendships here in the Pro-Am, people. Ninja makes Tim the Tatman pay. The wide target. And he's going to hit Code.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
All right, so there he has his ball. He's going to get a bunch of extra goodies. And, oh no, Ninja's ball actually flew off into the steam vent, and it's gone.
Yeah, I think he ended up going with it. Yeah, so he ends up getting the ball right on back. Just looking around. So he doesn't know, obviously. A lot of players are starting to convene here by pressure plant. This is where the circle is going to start to collide. And then keep in mind, this lava. When you get to those final circles and you have to go over that lava, it can be your worst enemy or even your best friend because you can traverse the lava very quickly, but sometimes it can throw you off. And for more unexperienced players or inexperienced players, apologies, that can certainly throw them for a loop.
Yeah, it can definitely end up also just like splitting up a team, right? And then causing some chaos that way. But man, the fact that Ninja's able to just openly hold this area right outside the mega ball.
Wrecking people with this.
Yeah, look, there's another player right out the sky right there. David Williams goes down.
Time to go collect. Time to go collect.
Go get that expensive NYC rent right there, Ninja. Go pick it up because he's collected right here.
Oh man, he's been just swatting these players out of the sky. Tifu's going to be in a fight right now, though. Having to deal with this, going to use a shockwave grenade, get out of the engagement, reset himself. Will have plenty of builds to work with as well. Will also have those chug splashes for him and his teammate if he needs to use it. It's going to be Ewok and Jordan Fisher. This is a huge battle that's going to be taking place here. Tifu has the angle, he has a perspective, and with that combat shotgun, he can hit him from a distance as well. On the screen, you see Nick 830 gets eliminated, so he's going to be out of the game. But for now, all eyes are going to be set here on Tifu and this engagement with Jordan Fisher and Ewok.
Yeah, he actually had to back up. Someone storm flipped right at him, forcing him out of that area. But lucky for him, he does have plenty of shockwaves to make a ton of moves. And Ewok actually gets pelted down.
Yeah, that's not good because they're going to go down low and they know exactly where they are. So they're just completely.
Let me tell you right now, for every little bit of advantage Tifu gains here, the more unlikely it is that Ewok and Jordan Fisher are going to get out alive. And that's it. I think he's got his confidence all the way up. He knows he needs this loot here.
He has natural high ground. Their backs are against the storm wall. They're going to start to push up, but they're going to use the shockwave to fly out of there.
That was just one, though. He only saw one, so there it is. Oh, no.
He's kind of trapped there. Pinned. And he's waiting for him. He's going to tag him with the combat. So much damage being put forward. Tifu now going to be on the run. This is what Tifu does best when he's in your face. Oh, but he gets chunked. He's going to lose a lot of health there. Now going to be sitting at 35 HP and had to get out of there. Going to use those shockwave grenades. The movement that you get with that utility is huge.
It was actually Jordan Fisher who came back to rescue Ewok, and it was just enough to back off Tifu. And now the entire battle's been reset. Everyone's in a danger zone here.
He really is the perfect human being. He really is. There goes the jet stream. Ewok gets out. Jordan Fisher's taking damage, people. He's got to get out of that. Manages to fly on out of there. Now, the concern I have for Ewok and Jordan Fisher, they got to get back together.
Yeah, but not only that, Tifu knows he has to get an elimination here. They are desperate. They're in shambles for gear here. And an artillery strike actually being rained down. Tifu is forced to be on defense. He's far from his teammate Nav. But look, Edwin Hodge and Props right here. They don't have health either. This is the perfect opportunity for Tifu.
A lot of players are going to be very, very weak. Yeah, and he gets an elimination on Edwin Hodge. That's going to be Tifu's fourth elimination. Nav has 2 of his own, 6 points total.
Oh, there was a trap there!
You never suspect the trap, Tifu! Oh, my word! He is disgusted with what he just saw. Nav should be able to get him, though, and they'll get back into this. He does have launch pads, so they can use that to get back into a safe position, but they don't have heals, Monster.
Yes, he does. He actually has 2 campfires in his inventory.
Oh, well, he doesn't have shields.
Yeah, but he has to get to zone ASAP. Airwalks, a previous reigning champ so far, and RL Grime are going to push someone off here. And oh boy, this is the Pro-Am. It's starting to heat up here.
That is going to get clipped so many times.
Absolutely.
Look at his build.
Imagine catching a nice little 2-piece. That was perfect.
There goes your summer block party winners, Airwalks and RL Grime, sitting on top of their, hodgepodge constructed tower here.
Look at him.
Then Tifu, right next to Allier. Boy, does he have a video for you.
Tifu has not popped these double campfires. Oh, actually just keeping it going.
That shot from Tifu, clinical. Combat shotty, That thing's going to tag you from what sometimes it feels like a mile away. This player's going to be behind this tree here. Tifu sees it. Tifu, easy pickings for the veteran. The tree goes down. No more protection for him, but the shadow bomb is going to be used. You see that player flipping away on out of there, doing all the flippy stuff.
Actually love it as well. He sent Nav in because Nav had the materials and the health advantage there to kind of lead the way, but now they're both in a desperate situation. Tifu forced to just get to farm in here. He's going to try and get what he can off the bunker. And just outside the volcano beds.
No reason for him to leave when he's hitting the shots the way that he has been with the infantry rifle. Your 2018 Fortnite Pro-Am champion. Going in for the shot there. Player's going to be picked off from this guy. That's going to be Sinnoh, who gets move silk. Oh, man, that's rough.
Sinnoh makes it to endgame with O-King. Like I said, they're going to be a troublesome duo. There's still tons of excellent players left in the game here. See Whitlari down below. He's close nearby. Uh-oh, Ninja's actually super hurt now. I think he just received the snipe.
Yeah, so Ninja's going to be in a rough spot, but we actually did catch one of his other shots earlier on. That was going to be on Michael Dreyer. That was elim number 4. Now, though, Ninja getting back to a fighting position, but he's going to get hit again.
This is rough for Ninja.
Doesn't have a campfire.
Saw Myth there. Saw Nick Merckx.
A lot of good players.
Competitive players nearby, that's right.
Cloak is still going to be in this match. Marksman still in the game as well. Airwalks, as we had mentioned earlier, Wildcat there. Everyone gathered together here, right in between Dusty Divot and Mega Mall. Nick Merckx only with 1 elimination. When you get down to 15th place, that's when the placement points start to go through. There you see it right there, the format, how it works. Every elimination that these duos get is going to earn them 1 point, but when we hit 15th place, that's when you're going to start getting those placement points.
And look right there, Myth just ended Ninja up above in a battle, and Marshmallow's off to fend for himself as he impulsed out of the battle. And it looks like has to make a big decision here. Yep, he says, you know what, I'm going to get to zone, and it's time to leave Ninja scarred behind. There's nothing he can do but play for placement at this point, so he goes straight for the high ground.
Marshmallow does manage to get up top there, and some great quick building is going to keep him safe for the time being. Can't get his card, and bear in mind, when you look at the circle, we're heading to that half in, half out circle. Movement's going to start to happen here. Players are going to have to start thinking about those pushes, the rotations, and also who is going to be gatekeeping, preventing these solo players, perhaps, from getting in.
Sinnoh, 6 eliminations. That is a ton of elimination. Elims matter for points, guys, just as much as placement does. For every single person that gets taken out here, Sinnoh is 1 step closer to grabbing a nice lead. There's a great shot there. Someone's pushing up. Oh, it's his teammate. Okay, disengage right there. All right, time to refocus.
Oh, no.
He's looking in the distance here. He sees Cody Walker, Yoshi. A new cough right there. Yoshi pops something. Looks like he had impulse. He gets to the zone there. Cody Walker also goes down to Sinnoh. Edu Koff gets knocked as well. Who's that? It's going to be another. To Sinnoh's placement is so good here. Mr. Fresh Asian.
That's 8 eliminations for Sinnoh. They're going to be at 21, and I think I just saw it there that Marshmallow eliminated Dr. Lupo. Wow. We have a replay of it. There you go, Lupo. Don't say I didn't love you. Oh, he clotheslined him, baby. Hit him with a running lariat. Dr. Lupo, you ain't nothing to Marshmallow. Love it. Way to go, Marshmallow. Keeping the dream alive for him and his duo.
Okay, guys.
So good, even
Lupo's
with
give
no
me so
help.
Crap for that, by the way.
Even
I'm okay with
no
it,
help, he's still in it, though.
He's going for it. Oh, no.
One shot girl, poised right above him. Sinnoh can very well take this. He's got this ultimate high ground here with O-King.
They're playing this one like it's a qualifier lobby, man. They got that high ground. They're raining down the shots. 9 eliminations for Sinnoh. O-King providing the support, and they're just going to continue to tarp with the floor, with the pyramid, so that they can own this high ground presence. Any players that are going to be flying in the sky, they're going to punish them with their ARs and the combat shotties if need be.
So you're going to need an aerial license or something like that. They're not going to let anyone fly for free here.
No, they're not.
Flake's power gets taken out to the zone, but just enough damage from O-King is going to allow him to secure that one here, as everyone is off against the storm, trying their best to get to the next spot here. Take a look at O-King's perspective. He's got a minigun way up top.
Oh, man. And the minigun shredding them. You got to be careful, though, for that storm. Look how much damage is going to be taking King.
Someone's actually above him, I believe. Look, he tried to break that right there. Yeah, it's Myth.
It's Myth and Cloak are going to be engaging in this fight. Sinnoh plays that defense, protecting his teammate. Cloak is going to have a smidgen of health remaining. He's going to go right on top of Sinnoh and King. Chigwa just picked off one, and that's going to be Elim, number 10. On to Cloak, 11 as well will be registered. That's 11 points. We're also going to be in placement here, Monster.
Wait a second, are we still on the first game? Hold up, it's going down here.
Courage is still going to be in this one, as well as Myth. Look at the play field, and look who is left. Wildcat alongside with JT Brown. You're going to have Jelty there as well. iFire's Myth, he's taking a lot of damage outside of the storm, and Myth is going to be out of it. But Courage is still in the game, folks. A possibility for him to get this first game win, but I don't know if Sinnoh and King are going to let him have it.
No, they're not. Not for free, at least here, as Sinnoh's landing more shots on his opponents here. He is running low on materials this time around, though. 500 mats. In comes the pressure. Will we finally give up this placement? Will we jump down to commit to this battle here? There's only 4 players left.
We're now down to the final moments of game number 1. King is going to be out. It is all up to Sinnoh here. Wildcat down low. He takes the shot, and it's Sinnoh with a victory royale. Game 1 domination from the high ground, and they never let him come off ground. That was insane. They denied them any kind of territory whatsoever.
This is why I love Fortnite right there. When you know your players, you can just smell them from a mile away. They're gonna do great things. We saw them way on the southeastern part of the map, the place that we like to call the West, right? They were there, they landed there, they took out Fear itself, and in a crazy turn of events, they slapped the entire lobby all the way through to the end. Here's the final moment.
You know, I've had the pleasure of commentating a lot of esports in my career, and I always say, watch out for the South Korean players because they're so good. And Sinnoh showing us why here in New York City, the first win. What a game that was. It was a little slow. It was a little
That's the best part about getting full game lobbies. This is what we tune in for, right? You get the entire story. You get to paint the entire picture. And just like that, like the fact that we know where he started, he took out Fear itself. Like, we were just talking Fear itself. We know he's a respected, competitive player. He has that land cool, right?
Exactly.
It still wasn't enough.
Exactly. And this is going to put Sinnoh on everyone's radar as well. But that was a pretty tough end game there. A lot of great players still left in it. It just wasn't enough. When you have that high ground, that's it. And I made the joke, they were playing it like it was a World Cup qualifier. Hey, yeah, I mean, you get that high ground, you deny them any kind of presence to be able to build up to the top. It was very close. That Myth and Cloak could have pushed Sinnoh off. And had they done that, I think we'd be looking at a different winner in game 1. But credit to Sinnoh for keeping his cool, as well as King for supporting him in that one.
Yeah, Cloaksy might have had the high ground, but if I'm not mistaken, Myth just hit him with a really good shot. Put his back against the wall. He had no help. Sinnoh comes out with that side peek. And it was all his, and easy raining from there.
Yeah, some good moments in that game for sure. And we thank you all so much for joining us here. That was just game 1 of the Fortnite Pro-Am here at the Fortnite World Cup Finals. Our 3rd Pro-Am ever. We've had some great games throughout the day. The Creator Showdown was a blast to watch. Some really, different experiences for a lot of our viewers.
I mean, hey, we watched $1 million jump, literally.
$1 million jump.
That was insane.
I know. I realized I made some poor decisions career-wise when I was not in there for the $1 million jump. That was awesome. And then we just saw one of South Korea's best players in Fortnite, Sinnoh, just take game 1 in dominating fashion. And now I have been informed that we do have our winners down on the floor with Pookie for an interview.
Thank you so much, Golden Boy. I am here down on the floor with our winners. I want to congratulate both of you first off and foremost. We have Sinnoh here, who we've seen play so many times in the past. He was actually part of the World Cup qualifiers who did not qualify, but it has been quite a journey for him. How does it feel to be playing on this stage regardless?
우선 여기 한번 첫 라운드를 우승하시게 된 거에 대해서 많이 축하드리고요. 신우 선수 같은 경우는 퀄리파이어에 아쉽게 진출하시지 못하셨는데 여기까지 오시게 되셔서 이 무대에 서게 된 그런 소감이 어떻게 되시나요?
일단은 소감 일단 제가 여기 있는 거가 믿기지가 않고요. 게다가 첫 라운드까지 우승을 하니까 지금 진짜 기분이 정말 좋네요.
I actually can't believe that I won this first round, and it feels awesome to be on this stage.
Well, technically, with the high ground, the tarping, unbelievable gameplay, congratulations. Down on the end, you've done charity events before, so you've done this before as well, but is this your first time playing Fortnite in front of all of these people?
우선 일단 하이그라운드에서 잘 이렇게 플레이 하셨던 것 같고 이렇게 체리티 자선 기부 행사에서 저번에 플레이 하셨던 것 같은데 이 많은 사람들 앞에서 플레이 하셨던 게 어떠셨어요?
일단 굉장한 영광이고 이렇게 또 좋은 행사에서 좋은 사람들과 좋은 성적을 거둘 수 있을 것 같아서 뭐 미리 뭐 김치국은 아니지만 좀 다음 라운드에서부터도 더 좋은 성적 내가지고 처음에 들어올 때 우리 아는 사람들 거의 없었거든요. 한 명도 없었어요. 요 대회 끝날 때 저희를 모르는 사람이 한 명도 없게끔 만들도록 하겠습니다.
It was such an honor to be participating in this tournament, and there are a lot of good players and the purpose of this charity tournament. And after this is done, before the tournament began, nobody actually know us, the duo. But after this tournament, I hope that everyone here knows who we are.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations again to both of you. I hope to see you win a few more games. But what we're going to do now is we're going to throw it over to Sundown, who's going to break down some of the gameplay. Sundown?
Thank you so much, Buki. I'm standing by here with Nick Merckx and Mario now. First, I got to say, Mario, what is it like competing on this stage, playing Fortnite, compared to playing in the NBA against some of the best athletes in the world?
I mean, these players are here, the best of the best,
Oh,
you know,
no,
and
you wanted
in
to block
NBA,
me. I
of course,
just
it's like
blocked
the best
you.
of the best players in the world. So it's kind of same in
Oh,
that way,
come
but
on.
I mean, just enjoying
No
here in front of
no
our
way.
fans over here. I was in New York actually last year, so, you know, I'm kind of home. So.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Now, Nick, I'm going to ask you about some of the gameplay
come on.
you just saw in that last match. You're actually able to catch a really nice double elimination onto some key targets and then get a good rotation out. So let's roll the clip and we'll kind of take a look at what was going through your mind when you're able to catch those, because you played a little bit slower over the course of the game, and then you're able to set yourself up with the angle. So what was going on?
Just trying to get on the strong end of the circle, using at the same time to get on the strong end. So what we did was we bounced across, we got lucky with the circle, and we looked for the players that are rotating late. And we got lucky, man. We had a couple players rotating way too late, and we just tagged them up and we each kills, you know?
Very well done there. And also, I just want to give you a shout out. The grow up from you. We go way back, competed in the Gears of War stage. He actually was the one who knocked me out at my very first tournament ever. So being on this stage, Nick, what's it like, man? What's the journey been like for you?
Been here for a minute, man. I mean, it's really cool to see a lot of our same friends working for Epic and setting all of this up and being a part of this and being in the industry. I kind of feel like a grandpa. You know? We've been in it for a minute. It's a good feeling.
Yes, it's a good feeling. Good luck in the rest of your matches. Now, come on, get in here. Give a hug. Give a hug, man, Mario. Thank you so much, man. Absolutely amazing from these guys. As I said, good luck in the rest of the matches. We're going to throw it back on over the desk with Monster and Golden Boy.
Thank you so much, Sundown. That's right. You know, a lot of folks here go way, way back, and that's always a fun time when everyone's able to get together, hang out, reminisce on the good times. But we're here and now, and right now, it is currently Sinnoh and Oak King's time because they won game number 1. Let's take a look at the standings when we get a moment to see where we are currently, because as we know, that victory from the South Korean duo, hey, let's not forget, Sinnoh, this is a guy that nearly qualified for the World Cup a few times now. A lot of talent. And I'm just glad that people, they said it right, that we want people to know who we are. And I just want people to know who these players are because they're so good. They're so talented.
Yeah, without a doubt, when you guys obviously get this translated no, the competitive community absolutely know who these players are right here.
Sure.
You guys deserve every ounce of respect, especially from the public. But we have some standings. Let's see where these players are, Golden Boy.
That's right. Let's take a look at the standings. Where we are right now. Who is going to be behind in this one, right? So it's going to be it's going to be Airwalks and RL Grimes. So
no surprise.
Picked up 7 eliminations out of that game. All right. Courage, Sean O'Malley in 5th place. You got, let's not forget about Garber Reaver and Gelty in 4th, and Robles and Chigua in 3rd. Tifu and Nav in 8th place. I'm jumping around here, just looking at some of the players that we've talked about. Maybe some have had unfortunate circumstances become them, like Tifu. Got hit with the trap.
We saw Ellie earlier today, right? He just pointed at the camera, walked off, representing for JP, Japan, right?
That was a good interview.
Good to see him in the top 10 right here. But as we move on to the second page, and just take a look here, all of your favorite content creators, couple of elims on the board. It's not bad at all.
No, not at all. It's only game 1. You have plenty more to go here. Ninja and Marshmallow in 14th place. We covered them quite a bit in that last game because they stayed put at pressure plant and did not really need a reason to ever rotate around. Because of that, Ninja was able to punish a few players, flying guys in midair. That infantry rifle, maybe he's going to be able to do that again. Obviously, let's see how the circle works in your favor. But that's it. Game 1 is behind us. Now it's time for game number 2. Come on, New York City. Do these 2 New Yorkers proud. Let's start to make some noise and get hyped. Detonator's excited. I'm excited too. The countdown is about to begin. Who is going to come out on top in game 2? Here we go. The battle bus is flying over the island. And we're going to get a good trajectory here. Going over the ice biome, Bipolar Peak, making its way over to Lonely Lodge.
That's right. It's cutting straight across the map. Straight in half like a fresh New York pizza. Straight down the middle right here. And everyone's going to get their take of the slope.
I like that pizza reference, bro.
You just have to. It's too easy. They're just giving out here. You can't be in New York and not make the pizza.
Gotta make the pizza reference. And also, Chinkin, if you're listening to me, you fold the pizza. You don't eat it.
The question is, do you flip it upside down on the cheese side? No? Big advocate for that kind of stuff. But
people crazy.
Take a look here. You see Detonator floating on by. Marshmallow right there. No surprise. We're right back to Lazy Lagoon. That's going to be their hometown. And they're getting landed on, by the way. Take a look at that. I think
that is a problem. There is a player that landed lazy. We'll keep tabs of that later. Here's the game 1 winner. Sino, O-King, the lucky landing spot. You're going to get all the way in the back, remember. So you're going to be all the way back here by lucky. You can go to Fatal if you want to get some more loot. Maybe you want to push over to the desert biome. Potentially where the circle's going to populate. We're going to find that out in a few seconds here as well. So this is when key decisions are going to have to be made. And then because the circle literally lands right at the edge. So they're good. They're good for that push. They have a lot of real estate to work with, Monster.
Oh, come on!
Winner's luck, right? These guys have the nice
thing. There's beginner's luck and there's winner's luck.
There's winner's luck is a thing, right? Sometimes things just go your way, and then you're the winner.
Sure. Never happens to me.
Oh, found! Oh, nobody found!
So you've got a few.
I'm here, aren't I? Like, look
you got some shields and an orange chest. When I watch your stream, very questionable. That's not fair. Right when you needed it. How's that even possible? Like you just don't have a response. You're just like that.
You know, I don't judge. I just take my blessings.
No, I got touched today.
Some chug splashes there. Gonna bring everyone up to decent amount there for the shields. Some eliminations already. We lost 2 duos already. Going over now to Paradise Palms. Same duos that were here before, sticking to these drops. You got Dead Drevel along with Oscure Lod. Oh, nice shot.
Shots down. Did he connect there though?
No, he didn't. But at the very least, so he was on target. That player did manage to move around there. Hear that shadow bomb go out. And Dead Drevel had to have heard that, which is the reason why he's going to start pushing up here. Doesn't have the resources for a full fight. So he's going to be playing around this natural structure. And and he needs to just farm up. Osculot's going to be taking a lot of damage as well. Going to have to get out of the fight. 34 HP remaining. He's going to need to rely on his teammate. Does not land that shot with the hand cannon, but Dead Rebel's there for the follow-up. That's Business Boy. Oh, but Business is closed down, unfortunately for him. Dead Rebel's going to be out of this one, but not dead yet.
Did get peeked right there, so he has to be careful. Oscar just looking. Frizz has got such a good, position on them, and even the shield. This is just like that. Now he's at 72 extra shield, so he's doing just fine. That jump shot could be chest to chest, right up in a player's face and do tons of damage.
And it's early game, so Frizz can get Business Boy's card, bring it back in. You see it, the pickup. Oh, but Oscular heard it, so had to get out of the fight. Frizz is going to go for the follow-up, but Frizz is going to take a bunch of damage, down to 80 HP. Player's going to jump for the fight there. Going to hope and a prayer, but unfortunately, Frizz is going to get better. And that's 2 eliminations, and that duo is going to be out of the game.
Huge eliminations, and just a little fun fact, I'm sure his girlfriend will be proud. It says here they both have pink hair.
Okay. I don't know what it's like to have pink hair. I have to talk to Ninja about that one. I'm going to get that in a little while. It won't look good on me, and also I don't really have a lot of hair.
I was going to say, I don't want to break it.
And speaking of someone with not a lot of hair, Dr. Lupo on your screen right now.
Ask Andrew what he thought.
Here we go.
As Fortnite's resident senior citizen, I'll take it. I feel like I'm also a part of the geriatric gamer program.
Actually, this is our first time seeing the Storm Sniper in play here.
That's right. Just came out the other day, and it is, I think that players probably want to go with something. Okay, Dr. Lupo isn't actually the oldest caster for Fortnite. That's Grandpa Golden Boy. Really, guys? Really you had to do me dirty like that?
Fun fact.
In my hometown?
Exposed.
In my hometown, of all places? It's all right, though. I still love you guys. It hurts a little bit, just stings. Stings the nostrils, just a little bit.
I'm gonna go for that.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh,
let's go for the birthday cakes as well.
Oh,
Another thing that had actually just come out. Celebrating your birthday. We've been playing this game for a little while. You can share with us how you're going to be enjoying the event. What you're looking at when you go to Fortnite.com/watch. We want to hear from you. Make sure you're talking about it. Also, you're going to get that chance. Use that hashtag Fortnite World Cup. They're just going to loot around Salty Springs. Lots to get around here. What are your thoughts on Salty, Monster?
Oh, I love Salty. It's one of my favorite places to land. Mainly because that back house, man, it's nothing more rewarding than landing on the ledge, getting a weapon through the window seal, and just picking up an easy elimination on someone who goes for the chest on the roof or something like that.
Salty's like the bane of my existence when I rotate out of Fatal. I never want to cross Salty because you always have to There's so much to work with.
Okay, but
things have certainly slowed down here.
But everyone's on
Making our way now to Fatal Fields. Speaking of, there's Sinnoh King in the. This is awesome.
Strats.
This is like a Flossin level play here.
I'm loving it. Oh, he hears someone nearby, Golden Boy.
No, stay down. Stay down. Stay down.
This is, this is not the duo you want to move next to. There it is.
This is not the duo you want to do that to. Okay, so they're going to try and get around there, right above them. Oh, no. The Warrior's going to be taking so much damage, down to 80 HP.
He's still going for it. He's going all the way. He wants the top here. He takes high ground. It actually is.
Oh, but the bush manages to repel the damage. It takes one shot to leave. Can
he get the other right there?
He's going to have that green tag. Oh, no. And it's going to be the duo that won game one. Oh, King and Sinnoh. That eliminate another duo. I mentioned it. They go lucky. They get all the loot, win the fights out of there, make their way to Fatal. Plenty more loot to grab.
And actually, they're just going to cut straight north to the zone. We saw how many eliminations they had last time. They want to fight. If you're a competitor here today, you have to be careful being near Lucky Landing. Someone claimed that spot, but you have to Reese. Brandon Rogers, down comes the shots here. Let's see how it's going to go down here. At the easternmost part of the map.
Okay, he really got
Jacob,
really high. He
Reese.
didn't know that someone's ready right there. Morton's
back
space
and
is
forth.
already going
Q's
well.
and
Morton has now!
Oh, man.
Come on,
Jacob
Morton
by himself.
losing now.
Yeah, that's the problem. Jacob's going to be alone. Inside of the natural cover, there you see the circle favoring Sinnoh and O-King. We could see back-to-back winner here, Monster. With the way that that circle lands. It's right over Salty and Fatal Field, so that favors Dr. Lupo and Sinnoh. Oh no, Grant Rogers goes in for the fight. Faris has got to pick up his teammate here. He's got to have his back. Jacob gets it. Boogie Bomb goes out, but doesn't connect. Probably trying to overtake that wall there. Jacob, wisely enough, is going to get out of that fight. That player's going to be down. The Stinks forcing anyone that will hang around to confirm that elimination. There you go. That's going to be a ton of loot for Jacob to get, but Faris is looking at him right above him on top of the rooftop.
Wasn't ready in time there to put the shots on him, so unfortunately he did miss. He goes for that side combat shot and breaks the wall right there.
Oh man, this is not looking good here for Jacob. Faris. Get out of the way. Oh, Jacob taking a bite to Faris. You like to see that one. Go for the fight, but look at the storm. It's starting to push in. Some decisions need to be made here. This fight is going to happen right by that storm.
Popping that early meg hit, he knows.
He's got a few seconds to work with.
He's actually lucky. The zone isn't quite pressuring yet, so he figures, hey, you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to heal right back up, and now the advantage is all his again.
Slight lead here. Looking for him, fights right in front of him. Oh, man. You just don't expect that. You're hearing all this movement around you. You don't know where the attack is going to come through. And they're just dodging and dipping around one another.
Such an intense battle, and Faris still has minis left. That might have been his last.
No one has to go.
Oh, the
Jacob
quad.
decides, you know what? It's time to back up.
Take the trusty quad, get out of there.
Long.
Yeah, no reason for you to push that fight. You have your teammate's card. Then we go on forward. You got Slogoman, who just got beamed.
Marshmallow with the snipe?
Marshmallow. I respect that. Marshmallow's been surprising me. Are we sure? Are we sure that that's Marshmallow on the I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around.
I was going to say,
he puts in a ton of work in this game. Look at this shot there for Marshmallow. Boom! Nailed him. Marshmallow, man. What a beast.
Marshmallow here to make the highlights, all right? Don't sleep on it.
They're going for a two-time championship.
They were in 14th place, mainly because they didn't quite get enough placement points. The eliminations were there. They were right in 14th, so with the way they're racking up more elims, that's going to be, again, just securing a more comfortable lead. If you can get in that cadence of just getting points consistently, you'll find yourself in the late game. Mr. Fresh Asian we saw in the feed, he actually took out Cody Walker as well.
All right.
3 eliminations for Mr. Fresh Asian. He's got that golden. Such a powerful weapon.
More than has to try to
get move around here as well.
He doesn't know any of this. This is a scary box to be in when you don't own anything. It's One Shot Girl and Chandler Riggs, who's just nearby. Slayer, and the Slayer 360, I believe, is in a bush. Not too far either.
That's the Golden Boy strat right there. Hide in the bush. Don't do anything for the entire game. Trust me, it works like 60% of the time. It works every time.
Every time, 60% of the time. You know the math, guys. Don't count it.
You don't have to question me. So, Chandler Riggs and One Shot Girl, they're going to play this more defensive posture, this positioning here. They have no eliminations right now, and we're at 35 duels remaining. So it's going to take a while for those placements to go through. And then One Shot Girl just gets obliterated. Her health is gone. Now down to 5 HP. Chandler Riggs playing around the corner, trying to utilize a little bit of that right-hand advantage, but it is not coming to fruition there. Mr. Fresh Asian is going in for the push now, and this isn't looking good for this duo, Monster. Our heroes could fall right here, right now, as Mr. Fresh Asian is looking to get 5 eliminations on the board, gets ownership of the wall, and what a shot there from Mr. Fresh Asian. That's elim number 4.
It was so he took the wall just like that, an instant edit, no mistakes made. The Slayer 360, he's finally given up this bush. He's actually now exposed himself.
Sometimes you gotta abandon the bush. It's okay.
He's gonna give it up. He did take his opportunity to try and pop some shots. Mr. Asian did look over in that distance. He knows there's someone there. Now it's Marshmallow Ninja rotating across here. So they're going to find themselves right outside the box here.
Of course, if you're not familiar with Mr. Fresh Asian, he is top 100 most subscribed Australian YouTube channels.
Martin is going to
win. One of the fastest growing YouTube channels in Australia. So
certainly check him out. I'm sure you're going to find some fun content there. There's Ninja and Marshmallow, who have 2 eliminations for them. Marshmallow's been playing great. A very different Marshmallow from what we saw at the 2018 Fortnite Pro-Am. I think he's obviously put that time in, and it is paying off. It's paying off big time.
Yeah, would have known Marshmallow would continue his grind after the years here, but Sean, hey man, Fortnite.
He's passionate about Fortnite.
Part of the regiment.
There's Myth.
Eliminations, Golden Boy.
What? I didn't even look over there. What is Myth what's going on with him today? He's on something. He's out here to prove a point. Myth wants to pick up a win. How huge would that be for him?
No.
So many competitions. Also another player that tried for that Fortnite World Cup online qualifier. Came close a few times. Lots of talent there. And here's the format and how it works. Once we hit that 15th place, that's when those placement points start to go online. But because Myth has 7 eliminations, that means he has 7 points currently, Monster.
And his teammate is down right now. Unfortunately, Michael Dreher was taken out. We do know Michael Dreher is interested in running that marathon this year. A little more stamina to keep up with Myth here in the Fortnite world.
The idea of running a marathon crosses my mind. It makes me sweat.
What kind of party do we have here, Golden? Chigua sitting right next to Alexia Ray and Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones at the start of this entire thing said, hey, you know, she's here for the ladies, representing. She's got her gun ready. Someone's out.
Oh,
Take
no.
a shot. She's in a box.
Sneaky plays here from Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray. That player had no idea. That was crazy.
He got away.
You never suspect the people in the court field.
Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray. Super sneaky plays here. Aaron Gordon's like...
What just happened?
Here against Tifu, but Marshmallow gets picked off. That seemed like it was coming off from the distance there, and Ninja has to get out of that fight. There's just no reason for him to continue to engage in it, considering that they were getting third.
Ninja has to win.
I think the shots came from Budakov and Flake's tower over on top of that tower and punished Marshmallow when he exposed himself and he jumped on top of that ramp.
Tifu really showing why he's a World Cup qualifier.
This is still happening, by the way.
Oh, yeah. They're ready. Looks like Mario's left to save Nick Merckx here. He's going for the revive.
Aiden's going to go in for the fight, though. He's got to be prepared for this. And Nick Merckx trying to direct traffic. He's got a few seconds here to pick him up. Aiden right outside. He's trying to pummel his way in through the doorway. Mario, again, defense, helping him out. Aiden, very weak. Came second place at the Summer Block Party, Monster.
That's right. And the Trailblazer, professional basketball player, Mario, fend off Aiden, ghost Aiden right here, right now to save Nick Merckx.
He's going to be hacking around each wall.
God.
He does it, and he gets ownership of the wall. You never want to go toe-to-toe with Aiden in the box, baby. He's going to punish you every time.
Such a clean wall-taking transition. Always using the same rhythm. Hits the left wall, hits the right wall, doubles back, takes the wall, makes the quick edit, and it's his to go here. Sinnoh and O-King now hopping back with our previous Game 1 winners here. Still in the running, 2 eliminations. Tons of materials, launch pads, campfire. He's got everything he needs.
And what's even better, they have the circle. The circle is in their advantage. We're now into Storm Phase 5.
I'll tell you right now, he's going to build all the way up and start crushing players when you got zone like this. Let's see it.
Now, some of you may be wondering what's going on right here. Maybe you're new to Fortnite. What he's doing is he's using the edit to peek through the pyramid
so that this way he can get the lay of the land. Fortnite's all about information. What can you get out of players rotating? Who can you punish if they're going to be out in the field exposed? That can give you some more eliminations. More eliminations means more points. Kind of like what Sinnoh's seeing right here. This guy walking around by himself, and he knows that players are going to be above too because he's hearing the shots that are happening above him. That's going to be Jelty and Garborever over there as well.
I like that. Here comes an artillery strike right on Mip's head. He is in the fray here, but Mip also tons of mobility here. He's got the minis. There you go. He knows he's on camera. What's up, Mip? There you go.
Okay, so he used the launch pad to get out, but he's in the sky, and those players are going to be hanging around him. He could get picked off. Dr. Lupo in the storm, but Dr. Lupo, no, unfortunately for him.
Overstood his welcome in the storm right there. It does manage to take him off. He secured the point before he was taken out there, but back to Myth. Myth's got 8 eliminations. He's so close to some placement here. Remember, they just have to get top 15 with the duo. There's only 20 duos remaining in the lobby here. The way this format works, it's similar to your other competitive formats that we've had over the weeks of qualifiers. Every elimination's a point.
Oh, a lot of great players are still going to be in this fight here. Monster, Airwalks is in the fight. Grime as well. Symphony, Tim the Tatman. Got Marksman, Cloak, Aiden. He was taking a bunch of damage. He's going to go down from his teammate, Sean, who takes him out. Wow. Gets Nick a 30. Symphony finds Ellie. And here's Sinnoh. Game 1 winner. Still living his best life. Picking the fights that he needs to take. King gets an elimination as well. That's going to be 3 points for this duo. And he's letting these guys above him deal with him. Ninja having to take so many shots and play defense. He's running out of materials quickly. When those shots are coming through, you'll be shocked how quickly you're going to lose out on the wood, the metal, the brick.
Yeah, it really was a nightmare scenario for a second there. Forced to drop the campfire prematurely and go into the surges here. But they didn't forget about him. As soon as he picks, he gets lasered down, and all of his health is now gone. And Tfue, perched up right here, is going to catch Sinnoh straight out the sky.
That is huge, Monster. He gets Sinnoh, the Game 1 winner. That was the pacemaker for the Game 2. And now it could be Tfue playing that strategy that we saw in the Fortnite World Cup online qualifiers. Going for the high ground. He's going to be by himself, though. 5 eliminations. Player right in front of him. Waits it out.
He's just looking for it here, Golden. Trying to see if he can find the shot, find the angle. This is what Tfue's known for, playing for those early high ground position. Holds here, and he's not afraid to go for it. There it is. Chucks his way all the way across, takes the shots. Wow, this guy as well. And look, he's just going to 90 on up.
Great shots, has shockwave grenades, also has shadow bombs to utilize to his advantage if need be. Ninja's still going to be in the fight, as well as Cloak. The high ground's been eliminated, but that player does manage to get above him. That's going to be Sean. That was Sean who goes all the way up to the top. Tfue's going to be playing in the mid-ground. Symphony right next to him. Jacob still in the fray as well. Saw him in that crazy battle earlier on. He's still in the action. And look at what's going on. That circle's going to be moving toward that mountain, which means players have to start making their way up.
You are seeing a truly competitive battle right here between Tfue and Sean, who is trying his hardest to take him off the high ground. But Tfue is now landing on Airwalks, another World Cup qualifier, and he is going for this high ground, truly machoing up with the impulses. He wants it. He's going all the way. Look, he just built it back up.
That's Tfue's high ground, and no one else is going to take it unless it gets shot down. But he does stabilize there. Airwalks is looking to punish Tfue, and he does get above him there. There you see, right at the top. And then Myth is going to snake on out and just get to that side of the circle. Tfue taking damage. He has to be careful. He's in that shadow bomb safe, so he can't build, but he needs to be quick with it, and he does manage to stabilize for the time being. Ninja's going to be in a world of hurt as well. Look at his HP.
Will Tfue make the quick peek right here? He sees someone in the wall next to him. Myth actually forgot to edit, and now he's in the storm down to the bottom right. That might be the end for him. Fatal error.
Oh no, Myth, not like this. He tries to get out. He does manage to stay alive. Oh no, Myth is going to get picked off by Airwalks. Sean, Airwalks is weak as well. Jacob now has a high ground. Cloak and Tfue. Tfue said Cloak was a player he was worried about, and it could very well be the case here. He's looking around. Airwalks dealing with a lot. As Cloak, he's going to lose all his shields. We're going to have a proper 1v1v1 here. A 4-way battle as Tfue fights on out. Airwalks is going to be out of here. That's going to be Jacob who gets the better of him. Look at Tfue just try and hold this one off. It's now down here to the final 3 players.
Here we're going to see a quick Tfue versus Cloaksy moment or what? And Jacob's up in the high ground. You know he's not going to give him any freebies here. They have to go up the mountain.
Jacob is going to be the problem here, not Cloak. Here's Jacob looking for him to push around. He does manage to tag him. He gets a sizable amount of damage, but he loses the high ground in turn. He loses the high ground. Jacob, look. Oh!
The side shot of Cloaksy as the storm wraps up Tifu.
I lost my voice there. People. I'm too old for this. What a battle that was. Jacob with the win against two of Fortnite's premier players in Cloak and Tifu. Crazy battle.
Ninja slides off the mountain, falls to the zone. Airwalks goes down to Tifu's aggressive push. Wow. And in the final moments, it turns out it's Cloak versus Jacob. And here's the last moments, fatally leaving the back door open. And that's why Cloaksy goes down.
And Tifu ended up falling because of the storm. He couldn't get up the hill quickly enough. I mentioned before, that was a concern. When that storm started moving, the players that were down low, those are going to be the ones that suffered the most. I'm just shocked that Airwalks got picked off the way that he did. And Jacob, what a win for him. Huge victory. And again, against two fantastic players.
2 shotgun bullets left in the final moments right there.
Wow.
Just 2.
That was crazy. You know, okay, I think we had a good time with that one. New York City, what do you think about that last game? Because that was a pretty sick one. I think you can all agree with me on this one. Great matchup, through and through, Monster. What a start. I thought we were going to see 1v1 Tifu and Cloak. And I was going to lose my mind. I may have jumped off this stage. I don't even know what I was going to do with myself.
We were that close to that moment, but hey, let's not take it away from Jacob.
No, we're not at all.
Jacob really played it so well. Airwalks doing also just a great job of just chopping him down, chopping down Tifu. Really being a pester. That could have been Tifu's game easily, but just pushed the wrong ones. Even Sean was giving a hard run.
We talked a lot as well when Sinnoh got eliminated.
Yes.
Right. Once we saw that pop up in the elimination feed, they knew that there was going to be an opportunity, because you get a player like that out of the fight, and there's going to be free reign. There's going to be movement to be had. But it was really the real winner of that match was the hill. Was the hill. Because once that hill started moving and the storm started creeping forward, you knew that so many players are looking up and they're like, ah, crap. I gotta have to deal with that.
As Sundown likes to say, good old man Mountain.
Oh.
Plays another.
Always gets the target. Always gets the target. That was a good one, folks. We're probably going to get some words from our winner in a little bit. They're probably getting themselves all collected. I think we all kind of need to collect ourselves after that one. I thought Jacob lost that, man. Because when he lost the high ground, I'm shocked that the wall didn't get placed in front. But I think he probably felt like he had that angle and he wasn't going to get clipped.
Yeah, Cloaksy really thought that he had the leverage, being that he just came over the mountain. He knew Cloaksy could not build in those, or Jacob, excuse me, couldn't build in those final moments. He had 0 builds. When you see that kind of, you read the player and they're not doing any builds like that, you're like, oh, I'm good. I came up a couple layers, I should be okay.
Yeah.
But he was at the top of the ramp. It didn't really matter where he was. He was going to get shot regardless, being that he didn't protect himself fully.
Yeah, you have to give yourself that wall there so that you don't get punished by those combat shotguns, which we mentioned so many times. That thing has a ton of range.
Yes.
He was playing that one from that, like close to mid-range, and it will hit you like a hammer for a lot of damage. Before you know it, you're out of the game, you're back in the lobby, or you're going back to catering. So, what a great matchup that was. Great moments through and through. Also, I believe it was Jacob that had that fight at the John Wick house.
Yes.
Against Ferris.
Yeah, it was a long, exaggerated battle.
Storyline right
so
there, people.
Close. Yeah, he was nearly taken out at the start of the game. What a comeback story for him right here.
Yeah.
All the way from the furthest you can go east on the map here, one of the furthest points. From there to take it all the way to the end game and then find himself in the victory royale. That's a great game. That's his highlight moment. That's what you travel to New York City for right there. That's for sure.
It all could have fell to pieces at that moment in time over by Paradise Palms, by the John Wick house, and then managing to keep his cool at the crazy moments there. Great plays. And I think that everyone thoroughly entertained with that. We have 2 more games, though. They're going to be coming up. Games 3 and 4. The winner is. I think we're waiting right now. from our winner. Also, we'll get the updated standings to see where we are currently. And I have been informed that we have an interview, but it's not just with Jacob. It's actually going to be with Jacob and the two people that he took out, Tfue and Cloak. Boots, talk to me.
Thank you so much, G. I am here on the floor. I have a bunch of people around here. Who do we have? We have Tfue, we have Cloaksy, and Jacob. Our final three in the last game. Oh my goodness. Tfue, walk me through those final moments. Do you mind?
Well, basically, I was in the storm and I had no health the entire game. I had about 40 minis, but I don't know. I just got stuck in the storm. Cloak trapped me, held me in storm, dude, but he got clapped by Jacob, so it's all good.
A little bit of animosity. We're gonna go over to this side here. Cloak, I gotta ask, what do you attribute to that? You had high ground over Jacob. What happened?
I thought the zone was pulled down the hill, but it was still pulling up the hill, so I didn't wall off my back, and he got a free shot, and I died.
You were eliminated, exactly. Now, Jacob, you took both of these guys out. You won that game, congratulations. How does it feel to take out two of the biggest competitors on the biggest stage in the world?
To be honest, I feel amazing, and when I was fighting with Cloaksy, I was so stressed, but because I haven't got a match, yeah, but Cloaksy fortunately didn't put the wall behind him, and I did it.
So you capitalized on Cloaksy's indiscretion there. But you know what? They're all friends. We can all get a handshake around here. We'll work on that. Well, thank you guys so much. Best of luck in your next games. Golden Boy, what do you think of these guys?
Oh gosh! Oh gosh!
You're in those moments where you have to pay attention to where that circle is going to be going. You just don't know at that exact moment. You're just crazy fight. You manage to get high ground. You know that this guy's below. You don't see any builds coming out. So at that point in time, you're like, okay, I gotta just heal up. I gotta heal up. That's what I'm focused on.
Yeah, the problem is you can't assume anything, especially in these final moments. You don't know if you're going against a pro or a celebrity. And you know, Jacob right here traveling all the way from Poland now to show up and make it happen. These guys, these foreigners are really coming here and putting on a great performance so far. We already see South Korea make that nice play from earlier today, but that'll lead us right into our next topic here.
That's right, our standings. And hey, you mentioned it, Monster. Fortnite is a global game, and we're seeing it play out now. While he may not have gotten the win, Airwax is in first place. Wow. With 14 eliminations, no victory royale, 28 points total. Sinnoh has been knocked down. Jacob and Claire Grant have climbed their way up to third. Myth now is going to be in fourth place with his teammate Michael Dreher. And then Tfue Ninja also was in 14th place, managed to have that. Now going to be in 7th with Marshmallow. Courage still going to be in the running here. 2 more games remaining. Lots of points. And looking at the breakdown, it's not that crazy to have a big game and be able to come back into this one. Monster.
No, absolutely not. You can just tell from the points here that a lot of this is placement-based. Yes, the teams that are catching heavy eliminations are doing fantastic so far. Just take a look here. A lot of players and Max Carver, they have 8 eliminations total. They just haven't placed. You just squeeze in a couple placements right there. They're clearly catching elims they need.
Exactly. Well, Monster always plays my man. Boricua boys represent. But we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, you're going to have Zeke over here calling the action along with Monster. And we have games 3 and 4. And then we're going to crown our next Pro-Am champion. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you on the other side.
Ninja, Marshmallow, and Tfue and Nav, but let's find out for ourselves. Which duo are you going to be targeting on the field today?
Jordan Fisher likes to smack talk. Jordan, I'm coming for you.
Last time he took me down, so I think I'm going to try and take revenge on him.
Well, I was practicing with One Shot Girl and Nick A30 and Chandler Riggs, and I know that they're going 50, so you might catch me there.
Targeting every opponent in the game today. Any run? That's the name of the game for me. Take the shot and run.
I don't want to name names. I got a couple friends here who might not see me coming, might see me coming.
I'm going to be rolling around in a ball, trying to get some game points and then get some elims at the end of the game. So I'm not really targeting anybody.
Oh, got you.
The 9-9 opponents will be eliminated by me, by the power of the heavy metal from Detonator.
Hello, Fortnite fam. My name is PookieFace_. I've snuck up to the caster's deck to find out what being a Fortnite World Cup caster is all about. And to outline that a little bit, I have my friends here, Monster D-Face and Kyle. So, can you tell me a little bit about what goes into the process of being a Fortnite World Cup caster?
Well, it all begins with preparation. When it comes down to handling what is the Fortnite World Cup, you have to prepare. We're talking solo and duo competition here. Not only that, we are slammed with a pro-am. So you have to cover bios. That's what me and Shio do. We sit down even today. We go back and forth. We're talking hours of preparation on players.
And Shio, what are you doing specifically to help the casters, and what are you bringing to this broadcast?
So Monty talking about preparation. For me, it's all about back and forth. If the caster needs any type of knowledge on a situation going on in the game, I've got that. We have 3 screens down here. One has the main game on it. The other 2 just have information in a broadcast alert section. If they have a question, they ask me. I've done all the prep with Monster for weeks, days of cramming as well. And we just get to it, questions back and forth, relay the information, and yeah, just behind the scenes work.
So you're essentially the Fortnite encyclopedia then, and you are just relaying the information. I hope that gives you a little bit more insight into how our casters prepare and bring the World Cup action to you.
Bam! Okay, he's running.
I'm Elevate. We're professional Fortnite players for 100 Ds. We're excited to play in the Fortnite World Cup. The most fun part of the journey is, for me, just growing as a human and as a person, like having a good time, messing around.
The best thing about being here for the World Cup is the experience. Leading up to it, all the experience that I've gained, I can't have thought of something better to have been doing. Like, this has been the greatest opportunity for me. If you're trying to get better at Fortnite, just play non-stop. Fine.
I need to play.
I mean, I know everything about this guy, he knows everything about me, so I think that's what's going to carry us.
If you're trying to get better, just at this
map.
You're not the best player out there, and you're not perfect at any one thing. The game's always adapting, it's still really new. Just knowing that there's always someone better than you, and that you can always be better is very important.
I think for duos, we're most definitely worried about Arkham and Falcon. They're one of the best on the West.
Again, again.
I don't know if I can move yeah. There's no way it's this heavy.
Let it on.
Oh my god. Wait, I got this. Why is this the thing? Let go. I got it. I'm so strong.
Oh my. Why did they make it this heavy? Didn't you know we're all like scrawny little gamer boys?
Oh, that's a cool trick.
Yeah, if I win, I'll definitely buy myself a Lambo, and then maybe my brother a Lambo, and then maybe my sister a Lambo, and then maybe my grandparents a Lambo. Well, your own weight. Maybe my father a Lambo. Deceased, and the world's cutest athlete. Make sure you root us on the Fortnite World Cup.
First round he has 5 points. Next round he has 9 points. Awesome. He's gonna take you through. Get ready. I'm scared about that kill. He just died.
Hey guys, we are
here at the Fan Experience at the Fortnite World Cup Preview Day, where all the pro players are here to enjoy the event.
Right there, 3, 2, 1, and he's ready to fight.
Mini golf. I've seen Nerf guns, Kitty.
Also saw ballers. I can't wait to get into it.
Oh
Let's
no!
go!
He's a little boy. What is he doing? He's not allowed. He doesn't know how to get this.
We made it! We climbed up the mountain and we are preparing to zip line off into the Lonely Lodge.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go on an adventure!
Oh no! Oh! Oh! I can get that.
Kitty,
whatever.
we made it over
Going
to
in
the
the
main
middle.
cut course.
Okay. Oh god!
Nailed it!
Only one.
Okay, turn it at that. Oh, so right now we go step. We're gonna hit shot him in the face. Oh! She hit shot him in the face, but not too much.
Cookie, I had so much fun here at the Fan Experience Preview Day.
So did I. If any of you are going to be at the Fortnite World Cup this weekend, please
Play
be sure to
skills.
come by the
He has 5 points for the first round.
Mark, so much
Yeah,
more Fortnite.
Digimon Garden is better!
Check it out.
Let's go!
And Digimon Garden is better than... Okay, now we're gonna get headshotted.
Hey guys, it's Kitty Plays, and I'm in the player lounge, and I want to know who everyone's favorite skin is and why.
I think I like the hamburger guy, you know what I'm saying? But it's a big target, but I like the way it looks.
I'd say my favorite skin is probably the default still.
I literally just randomize it.
The blow up dude, he's the inflatable guy.
The surfer dude, because I've been getting more eliminations with him.
My favorite's default, because I'm a default.
The bright bomber. It's so OG for me. And
me.
The rough skin, because it looks like me.
Yeah, I just kind of want to like look cool and appear intimidating because at 5'4" in real life, I don't scare a lot of people.
Lynx, because I like cat.
That's my favorite too.
It's not really just sitting in the chair and messing around with the computer.
Okay, he's shooting from all the way to the ground. He's still right there.
I work out.
He's trying to shoot
I
him.
have a mental coach.
Oh no, he shot him first. That's something not good.
I try to eat healthy.
He's high, high. I'm trying to find him. He's getting a little bit down.
14 years old, and I am Mr. Savage.
No, he's really down and that's just going lava. Might be down.
I live in Oslo, and I really love the fact that I grew up here. Most Norwegians spend a lot of time outside. And I like cross-country skiing and slalom. But I think my favorite activity outside is playing football with
No, but
my brother.
he's not saying. Okay, he doesn't know.
He's 17 years old, and his name is Mike.
Oh! Oh gosh! Oh no! Right now he has 10 kills and he has
What always hang out
5 more minutes. I think he has 10 minutes.
Ping pong. And
We're trying to find his lifeline. Not cheating.
my brother has a big role when it comes to my Fortnite career. He introduced me to the game, so without him, I maybe wouldn't even have started playing the game. In the beginning, we played a lot of games.
Bad.
I was better than him,
Still didn't
and then
get
it
much
just
higher.
exploded and took over.
Whatever.
He has insane reactions. He thinks.
That was awesome, Sean. Come on. Yes, that's the way to play match. Yes, this yeah.
They're super nice.
Oh, just headshot. Lock him. Lock him with the build, but he still got it.
It sort of blows my mind.
Any fight for him.
If you pictured 1/5 of pro race population,
Okay, he's on him.
that's
The build more.
it's nice to do something which not many people can do. It's the world's best of them.
Oh, whoa, he doesn't
I'm
know
really
that
proud
one
of
of
my
his walls is
brother.
inverted. He doesn't know which one. Okay.
My greatest passion is playing video games. I'm really fired up for playing
Oh no!
in New York.
That's really bad.
I can't wait to see all my hard work pay off.
Oh! Oh my gosh! No, he found me. Oh no.
Welcome back, Fortnite fans. We are gonna do something very special. You know, it's been a really cool day so far. A lot of action, a lot of fun things have been going down. You got a sneak peek at it there. I think we need something special for you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send it down to Louise on the stage, and she's actually standing by with some very special guests for a very special announcement.
Thank you so much, Zeke. I am down here on the stage. I have Ninja. I have Marshmallow here. Guys, make some noise for these two. Put your hands together, please. Now, I just want to take a moment and talk to you guys both about what the Fortnite community means to you. Now, I know you're not going to say anything, Marshmallow, but we're going to have Ninja kind of answer for you. Now, you've been a part of this journey for so long. What has it meant to you?
No, it's just been absolutely incredible to be in this position that I'm in and just to really experience how amazing Fortnite is and how far it's come from Season 1, before there even was a season, to last year's Pro-Am, to this year's Pro-Am, to the World Cup. I mean, it's been an incredible journey, and I think it's just getting started. So, but I love this community. I love it.
We'd love it too. So, you know, we love to give back to the community. We love to give you guys surprises and tidbits. Marshmallow, you have a secret surprise. Do Ninja and I have permission to tell everybody here about that for you today? Yeah?
Marshmallow is going to be doing a amazing surprise concert on Sunday for you guys. So it's gonna be amazing.
So the concert is going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern for you guys here, as well for you guys at home. Be sure to check it out. Thank you, both of you, for taking the time to talk with me. Marshmallow, you better go hurry back to your seat. I found a stick, I found a campfire, I have some graham crackers, I just need a marshmallow. So, see you guys over there, and Zeke, back to you over the desk.
All hands on deck, Marshmallow's performing on Sunday.
We get to be there, like here in person?
Yeah, no, we're gonna be here. Bro, I'm gonna be the guy at the front. I'm just gonna be like,
Hey, you got the moves, man.
Sorry, I was moving
I'll
forward.
leave it up to you for the both of us.
All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are here, and if you're tuning in from wherever, you get to view Marshmallow in concert from here, from wherever you're viewing it, at 1 p.m. Eastern. You can't miss that. That's going to be insanely hype. This has already been incredible.
That's a deal times 10.
I mean, also, really quickly, Monster, I like how I left you and Golden Boy here for like 2 games, and you already just, like, what is this, man?
I'm trying to find a way.
Hey, well, you know, we needed
keep
something
the
that's
desk
clean. The aroma of pancakes, you know, keeps them calm.
Wait, can I get those back, actually? That's actually a really good point. Anyways, we'll get to that in just a little bit. You know, guys, we've had an incredible day of action. We've already got 2 Pro-Am games down. We've got 2 left to go. Now let's get you back up to speed, just in case maybe you've forgotten, maybe you're tuning in for the first time. This is a very classic format, top 15, top 10, top 5, and the victory hour, all the placement thresholds, and every single elimination is, of course, that 1 point. Let's not forget, Monster, we are playing for charity.
That's right, yes, we are here. So you want to play for these placements. You've seen up until this point, it's been very intense. Everyone has been giving it their all. We've seen it out there. Shout out to all the regions that have been representing as well, because this leaderboard is looking nice. Charity.
Divvy that out, but everyone here is a winner, Zeke. That's right, and you know, at the end of the day, that's what this is all about, right? We're playing for fun, we're playing for charity, and of course, I mean, we've got an insane roster of players from Ninja and Marshmallow, your 2018 Pro-Am champions, to RL, Grimes, and Airwax. They are your Summer Block Party champions. Also, you're going to see Airwax on tomorrow playing in the duos competition. I mean, we've got people from different blocks all coming together and putting on really outstanding. We saw Max Harper up there for a second. Kind of showing face, bringing support to Fortnite, but also doing it for a right cause, which it doesn't get any better than that. Yeah, they're just killing you. Cloak, get off your phone. What are you doing? Dancing. Did you not get the memo? There it is. Give the big wave to Cloak if you're out in the audience. Give him a wave. Yeah.
Look, but if you are using your phone, hashtag a Fortnite World Cup, tweet at Cloaksy. Honestly, he'll see it right there. But, you know, show some love.
But see, on the other end, you've got people like Lachlan, right? Look at that. They're forming a strategy. They're like, look, this is the circle. This is where we're going. And then you've got some people that are just trying to accessorize, you know,
found you.
Back while I'm eliminating the entire lobby coming out on top. This is just Fortnite, right? This is kind of where we're at right now.
That's right. That's how it is. Tim the Tapman here. Powerhouse lineup we had right there for a second. Saw Doc Lupo and Courage all kind of lined up. Good to see all the buddies able to be close by.
Oh yeah, and let's not forget Monster. In case you guys didn't know, it's actually Fortnite's second birthday. That's right, Fortnite is 2 years old. So hop in, play some games. There's some challenges. There's also birthday cake all over the map. Also, in case you didn't play the last time, there's actually these gigantic presents that land on the map randomly, and you can farm them for materials. There's things inside.
Are we still going home Monday and like grinding?
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's absolutely happening. I need to get the last fort bite. I need another 65.
We're gonna make it happen. Me, Bala, Shayo, Z, squads, Monday, happening. We're gonna get you that. We're gonna get you Singularity.
I hope so, dude. I hope so. Man, but we're gearing up. The players are battle bus. It takes a while to get up 100 people on the same bus, especially when you've got people like Cloak, Detonator up on deck. Look at him. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa, my bad. My bad. I'm sorry.
Don't detonate him, all right? Keep him calm. He's been doing good so far. Whoa, the ultra zoom right there.
You got Marshmallow there in the back. I mean, again, Sean there on the left. So many people.
Hold on.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Oh, Ninja. That's right.
Oh, that guy.
Clearly, yeah, that guy. Clearly a joke. I mean, what an awesome game. Don't forget as well, we mentioned the Marshmallow concert. That was a big, nice reveal they did. 1 p.m. Eastern. Be here or Fortnite.com/watch. So many different avenues to watch.
I know Detonator's been stealing the show, but you know, shout out to Python Bum, a Brazilian YouTuber, told us that he wanted to play his first Battle Royale. He won his very first match, and then he didn't win for 2 weeks after.
Right, for sure. And yeah, man, I can't stress that enough. That concert's gonna kick off everything, right? The final day of competition. Really looking forward to it. Monster, who do you think? So we've watched 2 games, right? I mean, we've had some incredible games. I think in that first game, Sinu just caught me off guard. He had control over the entire game. Then Jacob in that last game, he went head-to-head with Cloak and Tifu, and he was the one that came out on top. So this feels almost like anyone's game, right? Anyone can come out and win. What have you kind of taken away so far?
No, absolutely. We saw in game 1, once I saw during the Pro-Am walkout, Sinu and O-King were in the running. I was like, oh snap, we actually have some stacked up teams here. We already saw what Airwalks and RO Grime can do. They haven't won a game, but they are in first place as far as we know the last time we saw the standings. Right. That just shows that consistency. We know these guys are going to continue to be consistent, but you know, at the same time, you saw Myth pop up at the end there. You saw Nick Merckx and Mario kind of pop up at the end as well. Aiden's still making his points in appearance. So everyone still has a fair shot, especially if you're in the, I'd say, rough. For sure. So it's game
yeah, for sure, man. It just takes one incredible pop-off game, right? You just drop like 10 eliminations. You make it even as far as top 5, and you're just going back where you need to be, trying to buy the one spot. You know, I think for me, you know, I want to see more Sinu. I'm going to be completely honest. Like, part of T1, you know, we've seen him on qualifier. Insane. I'm just thinking. I'm actually curious. Wow, that's so weird. I was actually going to say, is Nick A30 going to show up? Because, whoa, hey, Hey.
We saw Nick A. Oh, they could.
I lost. I blinked first.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I was going to say Nick A. 30. You know, people like One Shot Girl and Chandler Riggs. All right, everyone. First one to blink moves. Here we go. That's right. Don't blink. Don't blink.
Oh, he did it right there. We saw it.
He doesn't know how to play this game.
Yeah.
It's okay.
He tried.
It's okay. You've got Xavier Woods here holding on to that belt. I wonder, do you think he would let me hold it, the belt?
You know, it might just break something on you. It's heavy. It's heavy.
Oh, man, it's pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. You know, earlier on, of course, this is the I'm telling you, man, Chandler Riggs, One Shot Girl, two incredible human beings. Also, I've seen Chandler Riggs several times. He's one of the coolest people I've ever met in my entire life. One Shot Girl, one of the earlier on, though, we did watch a lot of mid gameplay, like you kind of said. I mean, gameplay that he had, kind of see things from his perspective, what he's going on. And here we go. We can actually take a look at this. So check this out.
Yeah, we were kind of looking right through, and actually, no, we actually get this person. Just in his A game. He's gone through his little journey there. Oh, the code is so clean. All the practice paying off. No hesitation. Oh my gosh, Myth is in such great form here. That's what I like to see. At the pro end, showing up. He's been around the block for a while. He's no stranger to competition. Good to see him in his zone here. And remember, most of the time he competes, he's under the NA West versus East.
Let's be honest, the only thing that ever gets in Myth's way is actually fall damage. He's an incredible player, but fall damage, just like Tim the Tatman, it will claim both of them often. Let's go, Myth! Get hype, Barry! Yeah. Also, Myth has to do the dance move! Oh. Yeah! Dude, let's go! I cannot do that. There's no way. He is a significantly better dancer. I actually one time tweeted at him, I was like, hey man, can I get some of those dance moves? He tried to transfer them to me, but that's not gonna work.
He tried to transfer you dance moves.
He was trying to give me like a little bit of it, right? And it just did not work. Okay, that's alright. But, we've got 4 players. We've got Mr. Correct. Coming out of the previous 2 games.
You want to see more OCE? We got OCE. We have everything.
I also low-key want to see.
We'll get that later too, but what a call Mr. His journey was like up until this point as well. Nice little package of him. Look, just diving on players. Hey, you cross the river? Nope. Oh, that's a nice little headshot right there. And he takes another person down. It was Greer Grammar. Oh no. And this one, we actually caught this one live in real time. This is such a fantastic play here. Fresh Asian with the proximity launcher. So the build gets explode right inside of it. Catches White. She's going. That's how good he is.
And I mean, he's kind of put his. This is tough to do, especially on a stage like this. You've got all eyes around the world watching you, and yet he's going to come up clutch.
Remember, there's a pro and there's a celebrity, but to just do this like as if they didn't know much about it, it's actually insane. That's what I say, confidence at its best.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, listen, there's great Fortnite players all over the world. It extends way farther than you'd ever imagine. That's right there, right? But maybe we'll kind of see how things are going. Of course, you guys will wait for the game. Wait for the game. On board the battle bus. Game number 3 of the World Cup run is about to begin. If you guys here are excited, you need to get hyped right now, because game number 3 is about to be underway. Count us in! That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Game number 3 and World Cup battle bus, man.
There it is. Love that new battle bus. And I love the fact that if you are loaded into Fortnite as well, you kind of see the feed coming up, so there are tons kind of tuned in here. Why don't you give us a little rundown? You might not know much about the pro-am or how monumental the community in general.
That's right, man. I mean, we've had 10 weeks of open qualifiers for solos, for duos across 6 different regions. Anyone could play. All you had to do was hit 300 points and get to Champion League in the arena format, and then you could duo up, solo games, and try to qualify. We narrowed that down to top 3,000 players, and then from there we whittled that down to only a handful of spots per region, and that has led us here. And let's not forget, earlier on in the day, we even had the creative finals, right? 8 weeks of creative qualifiers. You had team leaders like Ninja, like Gotaga, Hand of Blood. These guys built these incredible creative trials. People went through, and then we had our finals earlier where Scissors and the Fish Fam took home the W. But, you know, Monster, I think we want to focus in on this game. Detonator is already down. Whitlari has taken down the Detonator. He is gone. Xavier Woods, Dankops are over here on the left. You got Doggy Joybai, and Cody Walker.
Millennium team there, but he's hopping on over to Dr. Lupo and Sigala here. We're in the Neo action we got here.
You know, I have to give that video they made earlier. You know, we kind of knew something. Courage was gonna get back at Dr. Lupo in some way, shape, or form. He wouldn't tell us what it was. I see you, Courage. That was pretty funny. But Sigala and Dr. Lupo, right? They blew Wildcat the building over there. It looks like there's someone very close by. The 65 over there. Dr. Lupo gonna send another one. And there you go. Dante is down across the way from Chigua. And Edwin Hodge here is picked up as well. This shot is actually gonna confirm Dante. Elimination's happening all over the place.
Yeah, that's right. If you're in Neo Tilt, you're definitely in for some trouble. This is not the place to land. If all the way, another drop kick from the teammate. That's what Sigala's doing here. Really good job kind of sticking to the hip of Dr. Lupo. That Wildcat beat Williams now. Saw Chandler Riggs and One Shot Girl easily hit pretty hard right here. No fear, still backing up her teammate here. Jump shotgun's great for close quarters. Oh, no has no mats now as well. She can't even disengage properly.
I like that Chandler kind of holds down the fort, right? Like, hey, she's very clearly identified, like, I need to get back in this house. There's loot there. Maybe something can help me here. I'm very low on HP. I need something. Okay. Well, that was not what they were looking for. Now they are just under 60 HP. Mura and Kalango here. They're going to try and close in on this, right? You know, you've seen the white damage numbers come through. You want to secure these eliminations, put some points on the board. Ewok is Leslie Ray and put her down there. 67 coming out.
Great shot right there, and he's going to go toe-to-toe. Can she clutch up? But no, it's not going to be enough for Chandler or One Shot Girl. Unfortunately, Kalango does hit every single shot right there in those final moments. And Kalmar is going to be able to save his team. Let's go.
An elimination feed there. We also watched Ewok basically and Jordan Fisher take down Alexia Ray and her dual partner Jordan. They have been full eliminated. They are done. Dr. Lupo Sigala still here over the heel tilted. David Williams, Wildcat, they've been kind of, it looks like they must have taken some kind of damage, right? They're underneath that 100 threshold, but it's not by much. So either they like took fall damage or someone sent over like, Dr. Lupo accidentally sneaked in their direction. Damage over on.
Yeah, man, we saw a lot going on earlier. There was a storm thing. Really good which thing here, but Wildcat playing things for a while. Dad introduced him. He was just 7 years old in 2011, but looks like we're hopping over with Vodka here. And Alexander, we haven't seen much of today, so let's go ahead and see how this battle's going to go for them as they're going to get Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray, so that was back of Vodka close by.
I mean, this is against Allie. Thousands upon thousands of eliminations. He's going to rip the shield of Alexander. Mark's going to get final elimination. Well, there you go. He is full confirmed. Alexander, he is gone. The question is, where is his dual partner? Watch Allie. Allie is kind of looking very big into communication, right? Trying to make sure, not oversharing, but definitely giving very important information. Hey, this is where I'm at. I see this is what I can do. My materials, my ammo, I need to cover here. I have this angle. Do you have this angle? Things like that. Super big fan of this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Ali A, quite the personality in the field. And talk about that, I mean, Vaca as well. Japanese YouTuber, he's been around for some time, a respectable player, does know how to, get down with it. But here, hopping over to Ellie, we're seeing him go with a large push here. He's gonna miss a couple shots, but he hits one right there. Turns back to Bill, says, you know what, it's time to put bricks here. No, it's gonna be enough, he goes straight up. The second was good, the angle might have been a little off. Pushing with the 24 health. Right underneath he goes and pops another one. Oh, he's got to be so careful.
Wait, is he distracting right now, making sure his dual partner can get the angle that they need? It looks like it.
I think he had a plan at some point, said, you know what, maybe this is not the right move, and he kind of backed up there. But Ellie's showing that he is fearless right now. Reese is sitting but Ellie's going to get knocked by Reese, who had the high ground right there. Let's see what Reese is going to do here.
I mean, he does have the 2 chug splashes. He can get himself back up. There's the He's got plenty of It's not where you want him here. Now, he did go ahead and drop Ellie. They need to go ahead, take some time, get the revive off, but right now they're not in the best position because don't forget, their weapons are not that much better. Like, obviously, Ellie does have that drum gun. He can put in some work, but we'll have to see how things go for him. Also, fun fact, his most recent album, first month of release.
Wow, that's actually insane accomplishment. Talking about
first month?
I was gonna say, talking about crazy adventures and I mean, the player they're fighting right here, Faris, traveled all the way from Saudi Arabia. He's here. He's ready to bring it. Is Ellie? Dude, Ellie's got the builds, man.
Oh, okay. So the player is, but now don't forget. He's doubling back and no. Ooh, over the head right there. That player has a haircut.
Right through the crack. That was so close.
If they didn't jump over, if he did not jump over, yeah, that might have been an elimination.
I thought we were going to see a major highlight there for a second, but Ellie, he's got this guy in his sights here. He's not going to give it up. And don't worry, guys. You guys are not missing anything around the Fortnite map. This is the battle to watch right now. Echo kind of says, you know what? I'm tired of this. Going to step forwards just a little bit more now. This is the commit. Even with the low health, they're going to put it all on the table.
They know his back's against the storm, right? They're just trying to make sure and make him uncomfortable. Look, he's out in the storm. That's kind of the position they put him in right now. And this player's just trying to bail. Like, they're just out in the storm doing their own thing. This is how threatened they are by Nekokun and Ellie. Ferris, I mean, it's okay. It's not ticking too bad yet. It's only that single point, but he's going to have to make a really long rotation. And that's if they don't spot him out in the storm.
Yeah, you know what? It's going to be worth it. He will be all right. He will live to see another day because off they have to run now from the zone. They don't have heals. And Faris is left to, I guess, go against these guys at some point or another. But let's hop in with some highlights from earlier today. We have a little bit, like we saw, Dr. Lupo and Sigala just kind of coming up. And that's another player that's going to get taken out right here and just showing people that, you know what, I have Tilted on lock here. I'm ready to control this place. It's Kyle Kaplan who goes down to Dr. Lupo and Sigala. They were sticking together at the hip earlier before, but ball is down. And I don't think Dr. Lupo has the reason, unfortunately.
In the house, he knows what to do. He's seen these type of situations before. 1v the world, but that's okay. He's comfortable. But look at this, Tifu and Nav. Look at the angle they have here. You've got Nav all the way in the back. He's sending sniper shots over to JT Brown. Tifu's sitting there forward, right? He's just saying, all right, JT, come on. What are you trying to do? You trying to 1v1 me? You want to try and 1v1 my dual partner that's way back there? He's got a long angle on you. I have the close angle on you.
Listen, JT Brown is a professional hockey player, right? If you can take that kind of punishment sometimes up, let's see what JT Brown can do against the World Cup qualifier. He's been here for a little bit running up on Nav, but it's okay.
okay, they're back together. They're ready to try and work down on this player here. Looks like it's Marksman.
Oh, that's JT's partners. Okay, so they were actually trying to line a pinch. Marksman used the Shadow Bomb to get behind him. So now Marksman's going to have to leave JT Brown behind. They were actually split up in those moments right there. It was hard to tell for a second, but no, Marksman says he's going to take the high ground and start pressuring back. He puts the shot down on Tfue, but the Storm is on his back first, and JT Brown manages to rendezvous with Marksman here. So now they're together. He's popping his bandages, and yeah, JT and Marksman win the small skirmish here, if you want to call it that, because Tfue and Nav are off. They're gone. They decided it's time to beat the zone now.
Yeah, and I mean, facing off against someone like Marksman, you know, this is a lot.
Oh gosh! Alright, I'm finishing up on.
No, JT, he's like very good in hands right now. You know, Marksman's absolutely making the right call, saying, look, we need to leave right now. We need to do this, we need to do that. Fun fact, JT Brown was the first professional hockey player to become a Twitch partner.
That's huge.
That's actually pretty cool.
That's history.
Ooh.
JT Brown.
Put it in the world record book right there. That's one that cannot be broken. He solidified that.
It's actually pretty cool.
All right,
he's got the
going to
this is actually really good. He's going to be able to catch with Marksman.
Well, Martin's going to attack.
Ninja and Marshmallow. They have got this on lockdown across the way. You've got Muselk. You've got Wax Motif. Look, this is Ninja we're talking about, right? You give him even a pixel, he is going to destroy your shields and make you wish you had never peeked in the first place.
Ninja has been having quite the day so far. We talked about just being a little consistent will keep you in the running here. So far, no points have been earned this game, and that's got to put you on your edge, right? If you didn't pick up any of the kind of freebies in the early game, I think it's closer to congestion.
Oh gosh.
Later on, it's only going to get tougher, but Ninja puts down a couple shots right there. That's going to be 93 damage. That player no longer has much shield left.
So like I said, you give him a pixel, he just rips your entire shield off.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for flying in my airspace. Try again. Dr. Lupo, though, he's got himself that baller. We saw him. And his dual partner right over the hill there.
Oh gosh.
You know, do I want to take these engagements? Do I try and go for that top 15 placement? I mean, dude, he's already got 3 eliminations. He's doing very, very well.
Oh no, we were about to jump in with Ewok, but Wade takes her out right there, as Wade is still in this game. Chigua's close, as is John. John's trying to see if he can get up here now. They've managed to take this hill and this positioning here. Jacob's still alive right now, as is Nick Merckx close by. I don't see Nick Merck's partner. Where's Mario here? No, Mario and Zanja has been taken out. He's got a launch pad though, he's okay.
Oh, aha!
Scout out the next. Looked at it, he says, all right, time to double on back here. You gotta love plays like that. Get as much information out of that sniper as possible.
Oh god.
Shout outs to the M fam. This guy's been playing games since Gears of War. I mean, he is a third-person shooter master. This guy is insane. Every single week we're seeing Nick reach new heights of play, right? He's just continuing to one-up himself every single day. But across the way, you've got Dr. Lupo going up against Lachlan and Liam McIntyre. This is really rough. Unfortunately, Dr. Lupo is caught in the most toxic gas here. He is chipped down to almost nothing. Another stink bomb is going to be his demise. Unfortunately, he is picked off. But I mean, if it's going to be to someone, Lachlan's, you know, that's fine. I'm cool with that.
You know, that was a respectable takedown right there. Lachlan and Liam McIntyre just using the perfect stinkers right there. Unfortunately, you cannot dodge.
Oh gosh.
Kind of it right there as they seal the deal, but they get themselves a baller out of it as well, and now they're going to be able to make it to the next zone as just as Neo tilts. We're now back with Nick Merckx here. Nick Merckx already has the scoop on the Storm, right? He's got the sniper to tell it. Look, he's right in the middle as well.
I was going to say, why doesn't he just put that to use, right? I mean, you've got a utility weapon that just rips people's faces off. Why not just go ahead and use that weapon? It's in your inventory. Also, let's point out the 5 chug splashes, by the way.
Oh,
so he's ready to go, right? He's like, look, I'll fight you. I'll just disengage.
That's how you do it, right? On a team especially with the chug splashes being that you don't have to have a cooldown for them. You activate them right away.
Right.
Talk about people that are in good position. I mean, Ninja Mario high ground.
Oh, dude.
They also have the slip nearby, so everyone in tilted or nearby the slip fine here. And look, we saw Faris earlier today. He's managed to stay alive. He's made it all the way to Tilted Tower. Just off the heels, so he's still in it. Slayer 360. Look at this little highlight from earlier. It's Airrocks, man. Airrocks so good.
This duo actually is your Summer Block Party Pro-Am champions, and they are back to try and defend their title. Figures if anyone's going to stand in their way, it's going to be Ninja and Marshmallow, the 2018 Pro-Am champions. I like the way they've just kind of double boxed up. Like you said, man, they're just locking this down. They've got the angles. They're just ready to play. They want someone to try and challenge them because they're in such a strong position. Nick A30, though, he's just chilling on the side of the mountain. You've got Myth down below, Wildcats over the hill right now. I mean, there's quite a bit of talent all very near each other that at some point are going to have to open up their boxes and say hello to the other player. Even Sino is here as well. My goodness, Lachlan, Liam McIntyre, Matt Kerouac are so easily here as well with Nav. Joey is there. He's a little wounded, but listen, he's still my fire. He's got his dual partner expert. Did you catch that one? You're too young. Never mind.
Missed that one.
That's okay. That's okay.
No,
guys.
I know.
Okay, all right.
Good reference right there. Gotta love the music reference. Nice little double snipe coming out of Tifu and Nav.
Who has my baby?
I don't know what to say to that. But anyway, check it out, all right? We saw 52 players, 34 duos, Monster. It's crazy that we've seen the game slow down this much, you know? I think this is Saturday.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten a lot more intense as we've approached the final games here. No one wants to kind of lose out, right? You want to get as much playtime as possible. Teams utilizing the ramp overhead to make sure they skate straight across and not stay in the air for much longer than they need to be. For that reason, they're not going to take much damage here. It's going to be able to okay as they're still in the game. Don't forget, guys, Tifu's partner here now. Let's make music as well, so.
Oh, now you guys
Marshmallow just underneath them. Aiden lost King's Rob. Nick Merckx slammed in.
Wait a minute. Okay, so Tifu's shield just got ripped. You've got Aiden. You've got Nick Merckx. You've got Ninja. You've got Marshmallow. Courage, JD, Mint, Cloak, Whit, Larry. They are all occupying this same space right now. Rob from the Lost Kings. I'm telling you, though, he's going to be the one to come out on top. I'm not saying that because he's a good friend of mine. I'm not biased at all. But here we go. On with Courage, JD. You've got Sean O'Malley. Look at dude. Everyone's here. Cody Walker's there. Claire gets picked up in the crossfire. You've got Wade up top. Look at everyone just flying in on top of each other right now.
Sean O'Malley is here to show everyone why he's undefeated still. All right. He's been competing since 2013 in the UFC. He's here to prove a point with Courage. Courage came close to the Summer Block Party, taking it all home. They are still in the running here. Next two games could really be theirs to take. But we're going to hop in with Tim the Tatman.
Wild card is active right here, right now. Now keep in mind, he's got no HP to work with. 57 really isn't that much. But this is Tim the Tatman that we're talking about. Why is the entire lobby? Tim just bleep. Tim, just bleep.
Nothing you can do and talk about Sean O'Malley. He takes him out. He was the prime target there. Now take a look at Wade here, who's got the high ground. He's got the flint knock to save himself as well. In a combat. It's a lovely 70 shot right there. And this is where the lobby begins to condense and collapse on itself. Remember, no one is... many of which are solos.
Yo, if you were watching, did you watch the elimination feed? Grime picked up O-King, that is Sino's dual partner. Tifu is actually going to be picked up by Nick A30. Now turns around and says, Nick, not today, friend. It is not good, eh? And I'm just getting word. A replay of the Lion that we're going to get to take a look at together.
That was awesome.
Just kind of whack. So, you know, it's difficult, right, when situations like that.
I'd pay for a slow motion in this part right here.
Tim knows. He's smiling out. He's like, dang it, man.
Being a good sport about it. You got to love it. Aiden right there. there. Look at disbelief as he gets taken out as well. But now off with Cloak. We saw Cloak early in the last game with Laurie is going to go down here. Cloak's got just enough help to make it all happen. His loadout is so great as well. Perfect shadow bombs are going to allow him to rotate here. If he uses the structures, he can continue free. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to get nice and far into the zone. Free baller here for Nick Merckx. Nick Merckx is going to use it. Why not, right?
Oh, no.
Get this free safety for a little bit. He wants to. Okay, the baller's cracked. He tries to go for the build, forgets for a moment. He's got to find his elimination. He needs something, anything. The chunk. Oh. Wait, no, wait, what the trap? Those builds, wasn't enough though. Those shots right there. Someone did get struck right above him. Sinnoh's still in the running here, even by himself, is taking teams out. That's Airwax out Airwax, which is huge for Sinnoh because they both have 7 eliminations. Airwax has 10 elims, so he still does technically have the lead, even with placement, but the longer Sinnoh jumping in. Look who's still left though. Sinnoh, Sean, Symphony, Cloak, Jelty, Lachlan, Muselk, 7. There's so many people. Mr. Crash Asian, we saw the first round. He's on super low HP, but he might be as well. They have health advantage. The only other person is Muselk, who's sitting on basically 200 HP. Sean gets cracked right now, Monster. Jelty wants to secure this elimination if possible, right? That would be huge for him. This is essentially a solo game here. There are 8 players left. Everyone is left to fend. The star flip! Oh my god, this could be so huge! Look at this space. It's occupying everything. It's forcing people up, forcing them down, making them have to reposition. Even Sean, he's actually safe somehow on the other side of it. And Sinnoh doesn't care. He's like, you know what? I'm going to keep this high ground here. As Sean actually takes some damage from the flip right there, and then Sinnoh catches that Elin. That's going to be another one for him. He falls down and could not convert on Cloak. As Cloak gets another, and it's his high ground now, and he has the health advantage over the lobby here. Can Cloak go from a 2nd place to a 1st here? It's Muselk versus Cloak, and Cloak gets chunked right there. Massive shield rip there, but it's okay. He's got a single minute. Sith is just below. Opportune moment. Wait a minute, the shockwave's gonna shots up. He's got no HP. Can he do it? He does! He takes out Muselk, and that is a competitive player's worst nightmare, hearing those impulses go off. But Cloak doesn't care. He doesn't care. Even with the 15 HP, he knows he can't take the zone here. He has to full commit for the offensive battle. The last 2 players are fighting right there. There goes the trap. Limited builds here. Jelty is down. Cloak, no health. Can he collect with the last shot? This is your opportunity. He's going to put the shots down here. Can he connect? He has to make something. Neither of them have the HP. No, you can't go on the start! Nice job to Jelty, and unfortunately, Cloaksy takes the cursed 2nd place once again in a back-to-back performance right there. But Jelty secures the deal in the final moments right there, all because he had a trap. Cloak had to back up right there. Hey, what's that? Well aware, Jelty is one of these players who's been vying for a spot in the Fortnite World Cup qualifiers, trying to make it here. It's going to be a tough fight. Basically, I need to force you to take the shot. I need you to line up a shot for me and to try and 50-50 it. See, it was right here the action came out or the pressure down, but once he hesitated right here, that was where he made a fatal error. He just couldn't play with the zone. Very tough, but very well fought. I mean, let's not take it back, you know, when Muselk jumped him right on the spot, and Cloak said, you know what, I have nothing to work with, no HP, no builds, no nothing. I'm taking the fight. He was the one that came out on top, and that's why he took the 2nd place. Still, I mean, you know, this is a very big accomplishment for both these players, right? Jelty picking up the Victory Royale, 3 points from that. I mean, Cloak popping off. I mean, I'm sure he heard you guys here, you know, yelling as soon as he got that elimination, because that was clutch. Yeah, that was a fantastic way to kind of hold it down right there, because Muselk used that impulse, broke all the builds, and Cloak took fall damage. And Muselk just connected one more time right there. That would have been his game. No, not from you. Yeah, right. And I mean,
like we kind of said, that's kind of been the recent meta coming out of the competitive side of things. You're using shockwaves to kind of reposition and just fragmenting builds all the way around you. So for Cloak to react so fast and clean up the situation, mad props. What an incredible game. Game number 3. I'd be curious to see how the game took up this game. Later on, but I mean, got shut down, Airwax got shut down, Aiden was picked off.
That's what I think right there. That was one of the key turning points here that kind of happened in that last moment. The fact that Sinnoh takes out Airwax, and you saw the look of disappointment on Airwax's face because I believe his camera had just came up right there. Dang, and then to go down to Sinnoh, it's the perfect recipe for Sinnoh to take out the #1 player who was previously in the lead and continue to push his agenda forwards. That could have been the difference, but Airwax did have a advantage at that moment. So.
We'll have to see how things shake out, man. These games are insane, and this is just a taste, you know? You got to think tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, duo and finals, solo finals, they're going to be absolutely insane. But for now, guys, let's go back over onto the top deck. Let's go hang out with Pookie, because she's got Jelly on standby. What you got for us?
Thank you so much, Zeke. I have down here on the floor. We have Josie. And we have his duo partner here as well. Now, I just have to ask you, what is it like to come to New York and play on this massive stage?
It feels great.
Feels great. Do you want to let him know anything else?
Yes.
I didn't get as nervous as I thought I would be in front of so many people.
Once you're in here, once you're playing Fortnite, it's pretty much just like being at home, I would say. But did you have a strategy going into today's game? Because you are a competitive veteran. You know, you have played in the World Cup qualifiers. What was your strategy?
En la primera partida intenté llegar a placement. En la segunda fui por kills. Y como en la tercera tuve muchas granadas de humo, entonces jugué hasta el final.
So in the first one, I did a play free and free for kills.
Oh gosh.
And for the last one, I really just went for the win.
So you just went for the win. You just went full send. So pretty much just like the qualifiers, right? Yeah. So I just want you to describe to me the last play that you had there, the last moments.
Pues sabía que quedaba poca gente, así que nomás hice muchos cubitos hacia la zona e intenté trapear al que tenía arriba, pero no pude, pero se murió por la zona y gané.
So I knew there were a lot of people in that zone. I tried to go up, but I realized I couldn't.
Intenté matar con trampa, pero no pude.
I tried to go up the ramp and I couldn't enter that zone.
So you had to kind of adapt and adjust there, which you did, and it worked out well for you. Well, congratulations for being here. Thank you so much for talking to me. Best of luck in your next games, okay? Zeke, what do you think about these crazy games? I need to talk to Chelsea. This stuff is real.
Listen, looks like Jones might have been a little nervous. All right, but Jelty, I'm going to tell you right now, you're a slayer. All right, don't be nervous when you're that dang good. Well fought from him, but again, game one is going to determine who walks away the Fortnite World Cup Pro-Am champion.
Yeah, I need to see if Jelty and Gabba Reaver, the Mexican duo right there, had enough to push them all the way up to top 10. We're going to find out right now. Let's peer into the standings right here. Let's take a look at the standings. Let's see what it is, Zeke. Sinnoh took it over, but guess what?
Oh gosh, I got lots of health. I have low health.
The Mexican duo coming right up to the top right there. You saw Jelty's skills. You can't sleep on it. It was so nice in those final moments.
Ah.
I mean, but I think the face down right now is Airwax and
Gosh.
These guys are still holding that lead. And this is kind of something we saw back in the summer block party. Well, let's hop on over. Let's see who is in our 11th through 20th spot. What is going on the opposite end? Right now, remember the number 42. That's where you're trying to aim. You've got people like Nick from the Lost Kings. You've got Sean there as well. Simp is up there. So many talented players. Nick all these guys in this stellar game, right? They need to put everything on the table right here. Right now. That being, we're going to hot drop.
Oh no.
Many eliminate. Yeah, absolutely. Some really intense competition. RO Graham here. Very close to the top. Neighborhood Woods is saying, you know what? We're still champs here. Still champs. In your heart. I believe it. Absolutely. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the final game of the Fortnite World Cup Pro-Am is about to begin. If you guys are excited, let everyone sitting on this team, let them know. Let's get hype, because this is it. After this, we crown a new potential champion. Defend their title and become two-time Pro-Am champions.
Gosh.
That would be insane. And Ninja and Marshmallow come up huge in this game. Can someone else show up when it is necessary?
Show up.
We'll find out. These players are dropping.
Drop here and continue to put the rain down. He had a lot of eliminations. He couldn't break the next threshold. 4 more points in the play. We got Airbox had 10 elims with this duo. RO Graham had 3. He had 7. That's a lot of action. They're not afraid to win these battles.
Wait.
See what's up. We have Robles here. And Jigua is going to confirm. Okay, so they got the kind of alpha up on the spot. So, you know what? We're going to take this spot right here. This is their lead now. They're going to go in and clean that. Nice little start for them right there.
Yeah, this is a rough spot to land sometimes, right? Because you can have 3 potential chest spawns. Sometimes you get unlucky, you get the 2 there. So they're going to have enough to kind of get them. But man, they need something else.
Oh, dude, you're taking damage of this.
I got a question for you. So Chico actually used to be a Konsu player. He played Fortnite on Konsu. He actually swapped over to keyboard and mouse. He's a competitive player on keyboard and mouse now. Did you still play with a remote controller, or have you made the transition?
You just ask if I played with a remote controller.
I'm asking if you still do.
No, first of all, I've always played mouse and keyboard. Thank you. Also, a remote control is something you use to drive something else. What is wrong with you, Monster?
You know, the control.
No, I've actually, I played a controller for...
dude.
I was like, you know what, I really want to try and just get better with mouse.
No, you go to airstrike, come on! Oh my god!
Right now, I saw you in the practice games win that game over Bala.
No one's gonna listen. Hey, that's what happened.
That really happened. You got this, but let's not take away from
Eric Gordon. No, Slago Man as well. He is down. Look at this. This is Ali A. He's like, hey, hello. I'm in the house now. Please, I need eliminations.